help the homeless people and them. Do it at the kindness of your heart, but don't film it, please. Don't do that nasty.
Wouldn't you just get a job if you was that cold?
Yeah, I always have that problem with people. Though.
Why, if you're that cold and you're sitting by a bench somewhere or on a shop corner or by the bank,
he be sleeping.
Just get a job, man, and then you're just moving around, man.
But how would that work though? If you ain't got a roof over your head, what we doing?
You would just sweep the floor, man, and keep warm.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying,
autumn leaves.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
There are a lot of jobs out there. It does make you wonder at times, like, what did you do to get into that situation?
Yeah.
Was it intentional, or was it something that happened to you?
Should it matter what they have done, or
I don't think, bro. Unless you're like a pagan or or murder or whatever, I don't think anyone deserves to be, or paedophile. Anyone deserves to be homeless.
You know, sexual abuse. I think we need to be careful when we say the R word on the pods now, because apparently they flagged that up. So I'm gonna beat that.
Okay.
And from now on we're gonna use sexual abuse.
Okay. So hopefully we don't have to use that a lot on this pod, because fire for that. But yeah, moving on.
Right. So I was ill last week. I was in the bin. And I'm just recovering. I'm fine.
Did you get COVID again?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was COVID. I didn't check it because I just, when you're ill and you're a man, you just rest, innit?
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Watch loads of TV.
Yeah. What do you watch?
I watched reruns. I watched Goonies. I saw that, what's that movie called again? The Creator. Really good. Yeah. And then I've been dying to see that movie that's 3 hours long, and I was like, cinema, it might be peak. So I did sit up and watch it for 3 hours. It was that about the atom bomb.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
I saw that in IMAX.
Dope.
Different.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Different. So a lot of talking, but when you got like dope actors, that talking just makes all the sense.
It's a genius, man.
Yeah, it's sick still.
Genius, man.
Hey Joe, which one's my camera, please? Before I forget, I need to make an important announcement. I don't want you to get involved because on this hill, I'm okay to die on that hill by myself. I don't want to bring you into the passer.
Okay,
all right, cool.
Say no more.
So you know Michael, you know Michael Joseph Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Very well.
He's him.
Yeah, he's him.
He's him.
Absolutely.
You agree? He's him? Yeah. Okay. Look, Michael Joseph Jackson is him. That's the bar. It's unreachable. He's him. You see that second slot there? Who's next after Michael Joseph Jackson?
Careful now.
Bill Cosby.
Unless it's Bravo, Echo, Yankee, Oscar, November, Charlie, Echo. I don't hear no names. The conversation's done.
I like that.
The conversation is done.
Yeah.
I don't hear no names. No disrespect to the Brown Donny. No disrespect to the Swifties and all you lot out there.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the list is that person I just mentioned, yeah?
I think so.
I don't want to hear...
Which person is that? Sorry, come again?
You want me to say it again?
Yes, please.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Echo. Yankee. Oscar. November. Charlie. Echo. Conversation done. Whoever you bring to the table to argue is number 2 after Michael, your list is dead, it's obsolete, go home, ask your parents if they gave birth to you because you're dumb.
But isn't that the conversation we had on previous episodes, Drizzy, where we need to stop comparing the greats with other greats or other people from a different generation?
Right, that's what I'm not comparing the two.
Shouldn't have compared
I'm
them.
just saying, I said he is him. Michael Joseph Jackson is him.
Yeah.
But if we're doing a Mount Rushmore or who's second in, if he's ill to perform, that's the person you get to fill in and cover for him. I don't care, bro. I watched that Renaissance movie last night.
Oh, well, tell me about it.
Forget about it.
Dope.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually mad I didn't go to see that person live.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie is going to change.
Said person's name not being mentioned?
Because, I like to keep the mystery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to keep the mystery, you know what I mean?
Some people have paused the podcast about 15 times. I'm just saying.
All right, the person we're speaking about is Miss Sasha Fierce, who is now in a new phase of her life. She's in a renaissance phase.
Yeah,
but
She's
we've
in
known
a
her from.
light-skinned face. Sorry.
She's still ours though. Listen.
Yeah.
In the cinema, I felt fluorescent beige. That's how I felt last night.
Okay.
I felt fluorescent beige. For some reason, I just felt like I was glowing.
Have you felt up girl in the cinema?
Right.
Come on, man.
Hey, let's talk.
Why? First of all, why you interrupted me giving the lady a flower?
When you said cinema, I had a flashback. That's all. Sorry.
You can get back to your flashback.
Yeah, in a minute.
So you had a flashback.
Yeah.
Why are you putting on him?
Welcome to the Fastest Podcast. She
food for thought right there.
is this generation's. That's the bar.
She's the bar.
That's the bar. And that's the bar. I'm sorry. I don't care. There's no one outperforming, out entertaining. Bruv, she said in the movie she has 3 stages for this tour. So while they're on one stage, the other stage is going to the next spot she's meant to do to set up. So by the time she gets there, they're ready to rock and roll.
She's been
mad.
She like her.
Okay, but sorry to cut you. Just,
Go on.
we're podding.
We're podding.
Yeah, go for it.
Podding.
Yeah.
Hello. Right. My first thing is production, ability are not the same.
No. But you go on. Okay, I'll come back that in a minute. Go ahead.
So the production is insane.
Yeah.
So we cannot argue with the production, right?
True.
So what you've just mentioned about stage and this, and she's got 3 of them and 6 and maybe 15 and whatever.
As we do. Yeah.
That's based on the budget.
Yeah.
That has got nothing to do with her ability to entertain. However,
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
However,
Yeah.
can we pod?
We're podding, bro.
We're podding.
That's why you're here.
So,
We've been recording.
however,
Yeah.
it is very, very, very ambitious to place her as number 2.
Number 2, numero uno. I didn't stutter.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you're entitled to your opinion, however stupid it may sound. I'm not saying it sounds stupid, but I'm saying just in general in life.
Okay.
Sometimes you might have stupid opinions.
True.
I might have stupid opinions, never do. But I might.
Sounds like you're getting there, but go on.
But
Yeah.
no, I'm not. No, see, you don't even know what I'm doing. What I'm saying is, in this particular context,
Of this, what we're
of
talking about.
what we're discussing in particular, particularly, I feel like if a few other artists had the same push, budget, and overall
Exposure.
Yeah,
See what I did?
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was gonna use a word, but I didn't want to pause it. So you know.
You shouldn't worry about it because if you're gonna get paused, this
It's inevitable.
Yeah, in this
You're
episode.
I'm putting it down. You're gonna get at least 5.
Yeah.
During the show.
I'm definitely conscious. Definitely won't.
All right, we'll see. Don't worry. When that bell rings, you know that's one. Yeah.
Right. So I feel like there are artists, because we can't have those conversations and literally just throw out the window Prince, Chris Brown, and artists in the space of in the talent space.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with you.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Can I counter that?
You
Can I
did,
counter that?
and at the beginning when you started, you said you were podding, so you did well.
Can I
there.
counter that?
Thank you.
Though?
You did well.
Can I counter that?
Yeah, of course you can.
The reason why I
You're
didn't say
pod, I'm a
Prince.
guest.
The reason, but you're a host, so I'm gonna treat you the same way I'll treat him, like manners.
Love that.
How dare you treat him like? Don't treat me differently.
Sorry if I hurt your feelings. Apologies.
Yeah, man.
No, my
still
point is the
recovering.
reason why I didn't say Prince is because the genius that is Prince isn't with us anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And
But neither is
I always kind of package the two of them together. So I know I just mentioned Michael.
Right. Okay.
But I always
you see that disclaimer there makes a lot of difference.
But the reason why I kind of always point to Michael as opposed to Prince in regards to the Beyonce thing is just because on that energy level,
Right.
I just feel like in that production level, Michael is still kind of the bar. Like Prince is
and recently I saw footage of James Brown performing on stage, called Michael Jackson up onto stage, and Michael Jackson was doing some bits and pieces and then did his voice, and then he just smashed it. At the same time, called Prince up. Prince's voice was awful. Prince took out a guitar to try and deflect. The guitar didn't work. And then as he left the stage, he pulled down a whole blood clot. One of the.
Because that was his thing. He always used to flex on Michael. Like, I can play instruments, you can't. You could do your little dancing and your little singing, but I can play instruments. Like, all right, Prince.
No, but I rate Prince.
I rate Prince. You know Prince was meant to be in that video, right? Instead of Wesley.
Oh, is it?
That's right.
What's it called? Bad?
Yeah, the bad.
Instead of Wesley Snipes, it's meant to be Prince. And Prince is like, I ain't no bitch. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what you're saying. Like, nah, you ain't got like I'm
Prince
on the same
was a
level
real
above you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we should argue for Prince.
No, I hear you. But with all just
I'm podded.
But
what
Beyonce,
I would say is the only person that I would argue for, and nope, not willing to die on no hill. Nope. But I believe if we remove our situation that this person dealt with, nobody can chat to him.
Fair enough, but
nobody.
The reason why,
from a talent perspective, from a performance perspective, from a everything, because even the person whom you mentioned and you phonetically mentioned, they weren't even the baddest in their own group.
Well, looks-wise.
Looks-wise. Looks-wise.
Must be looks-wise. Because
No. In every aspect, she wasn't the baddest.
But she was always front and center.
No, but if my dad is the manager, I'm always going to be...
I thought Beyonce was beautiful, man.
No, but I don't think you're understanding. I'm not saying the baddest looks-wise.
Yeah.
I'm saying talent.
Okay, but
there
were
people in that group that are better vocalists than she is.
And where are they now?
But again, that's the whole point that I'm on.
No. But I was like, as talented as we're saying they are, they should have surpassed or been on par.
So let me give you an example.
Okay.
Let me give you an example. There are the industry that I work in. There are people.
Porn industry.
Definitely not. No.
You are dressed in all in black. You look like you're on black still.
Even in entertainment.
Yeah.
You might see a rapper. Okay, perfect example. We're all music men. Yeah.
And woman.
And
Hi.
right.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to you soon.
So I'm gonna name a few rappers, and you tell me what you think of them as rappers, not their success, but
just
as
rappers.
Their pen game.
Okay.
Right.
Cassidy.
Bars.
Yeah. Mos Def.
Bars.
Yeah.
Common.
Bars.
Who else can I throw?
Black Thought.
Talib Kweli.
Right.
Bars.
Where are they now?
Talib's doing a pod. Common's doing movies. Common was deep diving in Serena Williams for a long time, so he gets a blie.
Scuba diving.
Cassidy.
No, he was so far.
Cassidy,
He was so deep inside. I thought he was a Mexican. You don't like the minors. Is that too much?
I think so.
Is that too much? Sorry. That was.
I told you. You got the first one, didn't you?
No, that's not a pause. That's just self-reflecting. I went too far. Sorry.
Right.
No, but you know the reason why I brought up the production side of things, I'm not using that as like a slight on other entertainers. It's just that the fact she pulled the curtains back to let us know, and then I was like, wait a minute, you've got 3 stages. So while you're on one, if you're in England, in Manchester, on that stage, the next stage is getting moved to France to prep for when you get over there. And while that one's getting prepped, another one's getting prepped in like Sweden or something.
But again, like I said, it's all based on finances, logistics, and budget.
And she is that B.
Yeah.
I won't say what the B is, but bro, listen.
No, look, don't get me wrong.
Take your girl, please.
Say that again?
Take your girl. Take your girl. Got a girl or date or whatever. Take him or man.
That's a good.
Take him.
Your segue is sick. I want to ask you a question before I introduce you. By the way, people, we have started the show and we have guests.
Yeah,
we just,
as you can tell, we've been away for a while because cameraman we've been gassed to get back. So
just catching up,
right?
Just catching up.
Yeah.
If you was taken to the Cheesecake Factory on your first date, Would you mind?
No.
No, but what's the equivalent of the UK version of Cheesecake Factory? Nando's, no?
No. It's not Nando's.
No.
I'd say TGI.
TGI.
TGI's.
Or Happy.
Would I
You been
mind?
happy?
Would you mind?
No,
Happy's all right.
I'll be
It's
getting
weird.
cocktails. Why am I minding?
Come on. See? It's levels. Okay, I love that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all
Okay,
I-
all right.
That's good.
Now
And
let's remix
and you know what the
that
wickedest
question.
thing is? I can't talk because if I talk, it's,
If I
it's gonna,
speak.
it's gonna get very long, very long. Debatable, it's political, and the wickedest thing is,
Because
I'm
you
probably
talk slow though.
no, not because I took. You're
Twister.
funny. You're anyway.
All right, quick question. Let's remix that question you just gave, right? What if the gentleman takes you to the Cheesecake Factory or the equivalent to that TGI Fridays we're
Yeah.
saying, right? And he then says to you at the end of the night, you've had a good night, etc. And then he says to you at the end of the night, oh, do you want to come upstairs for a coffee?
We all know what that means, so no thank you.
Yeah.
No thank you. I'm okay. I just have my cocktails. Why do I want coffee?
It could be a long night.
Okay, but let's hold on.
Who I want to go for coffee?
Let's we're podding. I get it. But
Is that the title? Reported.
So wait, so how have I met this guy though? Do I know him? Like,
No
is it my
context.
first
Yeah, it's not. You
date?
didn't randomly just say, "Oh, I'm going to TGI Fridays." Are you
wanna
hungry?
go?
Let's roll.
Like,
Yeah.
So I know him. So we just got on a date. Depends on how I feel, isn't it? It depends on how we connect.
that's what I was gonna say is like if you ask a woman, oh, are you going upstairs after you go on a date? 99.999% of them
Yeah.
will say no. What do you take this for?
No.
No. They would tell you if you ask them.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in
Real time
in
scenario.
real life,
Yeah.
and the vibe is
They'll tell you
vibing,
they're gonna get the
and
milk.
and
Yeah.
you understand. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
we've been chatting. Next thing you know, they say, oh, guys, last orders, we're closing. It's half 12. All of a sudden, you're
But
thinking.
that goes by energy though. That's the
Exactly.
energy. That's what you're giving to me. So
Exactly.
if you're giving me a different sign, then of course I'm not going to.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Yeah.
So maybe I
there you
should have
go.
said.
And if you got if you've left TGI Fridays, because that's what it's called, and you're still hungry, then your date is going to notice the hunger in you and tell you that you need to go home.
yeah.
So in my head, I've left TGI
not a
Fridays.
safe
I've clearly
place, by
had
the way.
something to eat.
Yeah.
If we're going to go back to said place, mine or yours, that is not
over
instigated.
to my
That's not
place.
instigated by the man. That's just the man going, okay, cool. It's been lovely, boom, 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 and then you just leave it to.
Yeah. And you just
Latte
lean
or hot
back
chocolate?
and hear what.
I'm not gonna lie. If a guy said to me, "Let's all right, yeah, it's been lovely," I'm like, all right, bye.
Okay.
No, but you know what happens? This is how it normally goes. It's like, oh, it's been what are we doing now? You see when you hear the what are we doing now? That is your cue.
Hey, that's when
That is true.
that's when I put my hair like this,
Yeah.
because I know something about to go down.
Yeah. Oh, so
Bang,
what
bang.
So what are we doing now?
Hello.
What are we doing
What
now?
are we doing now? What we're doing now is the same thing we might be doing in the morning. How'd you like your eggs in the morning? Scrambled or fried? I'll even make your omelette if I got some cheese.
But it
Let's
depends
go.
on the vibe, though.
Depends on the
It
vibe.
definitely depends on the vibe.
Can we, because we're just talking, it's only the five of us in here. Shout out to the wickedest cameraman,
Yeah,
Joe.
shout out to the wickedest.
Just
Hey.
because something may go down on the first night, that doesn't essentially mean that we have made a decision on you as a person. Like, we need to get out of this narrative
Are
that,
you as a
I
person?
agree.
Are you as a person as what?
as in, like, you do this regularly.
But I think
No,
a guy,
100%. I think we have to remember that we are at a certain age now that
Like, treat it like that, bro. You gotta relax.
Yeah.
No,
Look what
my
he's
point
drinking as
is,
well.
look, I respect a woman
Yeah.
that knows what she wants in life.
100%.
If we've been talking for 2-3 months, but scheduling wise, we haven't been able to line up the date,
Yeah.
but we've been on it. Like, when I say to her, oh, let's go for a date, she might be like, oh, when are you free? I say this one. She's like, oh, I'm not free. But the energy's matching. So
Right.
she's
And you're
always following through.
conversing, you're there, yeah.
And she's always following through. Like,
Right.
when are we going to have this date? Because I remember you said this, I'm free in this day. And you're like, oh, I'm free then. She goes, cool. Lock it in. It's on my calendar. We're free. And then we end up reading a book underneath the sheets with a candle, 50 Shades of Dre, like 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
book club.
100.
I'm not going to look at you like you're easy or whatever. I'm just going to be like,
Trying
you
to
know
work
what?
out how to make a movie and all of that. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah,
I think that's a young thing.
100%.
Definitely.
That's a young thing.
I think a guy can actually tell what a woman's like anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
100%.
I feel like
you
we've
could tell if a girl's easy or not.
Yeah.
Because you'll know
No,
them.
but you see,
And eventually, if you keep talking to them, you're going to understand it.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You've been
you
saying that
sorry
a lot,
about?
you know.
I'm sorry.
You've
What
say
you
that a
sorry
lot.
about?
You've
Go
say
on.
that a lot.
I'm going to say why I'm sorry.
Go on.
I don't think no woman is easy or not easy. I think women they relate to
Go
who
with the
they're
flow.
dealing with. Do you understand?
Energy.
Because I know of particular ladies who have been with particular guys, and the first time they met them, it was let's get it on.
Right.
And when they were with a different kind of guy, it was
It's-
like, nah, I'm
let's
not.
grab a
No,
coffee.
I'm not on that.
Yeah,
no,
but,
I'm not.
but
You know,
it depends though, because then we're talking about intentions. So if either one of you have intentions of just getting cracking, that could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if both of you've got the intention of getting cracking, even if you're on a dating session, it might still escalate. If one of you are on, I'm intending for this relationship to go further, one of you might be like, I think we call it a night, and it doesn't mean that it's a shag. It just means that I want to get to know you more because past experiences.
But isn't that part of getting to know you more? Is the hanky panky?
Beating straight away?
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
gonna
if,
say straight away,
that's
but that's
if you're
part
not
of-
doing nothing but just beating. Like if you just walk through the door and that's it. There's nothing else to it.
True.
That's
That's
connection.
valid. If it's just that, when we link up, we're just knocking
Then you
loose,
just know what it
then,
is.
Then
You
we
can't
know
sit down and
it's
talk
a
to
Royal
each
Rumble
other.
thing. Yeah,
That is dead.
I
Like,
agree. That's the difference.
Yeah,
But if
100%.
like I said, we've been matching each other's energy to lead up to this date.
Right.
I haven't gone on the first date straight away because our schedules ain't lined up. But
Right.
the energy, like I'm not always leading. You're coming back to me saying, "Yo, Drizzy, what's happening with the date we're meant to go on? Oh, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that to do when we do clock in the date. Boom, boom, boom." And then she says to me, "The night does not have to end now."
no, but
calm.
Let's be real. Like,
But do you have to talk about it? Doesn't it just happen?
Like, it's all about energy.
I need
though.
a
Let's be real.
little
no,
like
that's
I
not what
need
you
no,
need
but
to
I
be
don't.
told.
It can't just happen because
No.
we're in the
Hey,
era of-
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa! Now
Yeah.
I've got a bait face. I need consent.
consent in writing.
He's married, so I'm not talking for him.
But that goes back to what you said earlier about if I'm saying let's call it a night and you've gone, all right, let's call it a night. I'm gonna be like calm. I'm not trying to push
Yeah, of
nothing.
course. No.
I'm
Yeah, 100%.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
But I'm not either.
I'm
So
always,
now we're
I'm
now we're
always
not doing
cool.
anything.
Everyone's fucking cool.
That's it.
That's it. And then we all go home and I knock one out on the iPad.
This is
Message
the
each
Fast
other
Food
good night,
Podcast,
that's
ladies
it.
and gentlemen. Let's start the show, yeah? Because I don't want to fall into
Yes.
masturbation watch.
Wow.
Yo,
That's got to be the wrap-up show.
and it goes a little something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes, welcome to the Fast Food Podcast. This is episode 18, and this is the final episode of the season.
Well, no, this is the season finale
This is the season
because we got one more.
finale. Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
He goes by the name of Drizzy Sackafet Freckles.
And he goes by the name of Morgan Twerk Franklin Heights.
And we are two of your illustrious co-hosts today.
First time listeners, where have you been? But the food in the title is a metaphor for information.
And we are here to give you food for thought, soul food for the mind, and a
Feast for your bomber clock palate.
Before we kick off the show, we are available on all DSP platforms. That's Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts. This episode is also available on our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all new episodes that drop. Shout out to JoJo.
Wait.
Shout out to Joe.
Wait. We're not just gonna skate over the YouTube side of things.
Facts.
What are we doing?
Facts.
What are we doing?
I'll let you do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons, donettes, vagabonds of all ages, genders, and corners of the world. It is a humbling experience.
It is.
It is humbling to confirm this to you guys. While we do sit here on this couch, providing entertainment, I want to shout out to George Montana for giving us a space to create,
100%.
a safe space to create. Thanks to you guys who listen. Thanks to you guys who share the word. Thanks to you guys who tell people about the podcast and direct them to our YouTube channel. We have officially passed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, that might be small time in comparison to others, but
No.
it's a starting point.
Some people some people got 1 million and can't get paid off.
Can't
this.
get paid.
Right. And I was gonna.
And they can't get no pearls.
Jesus Christ! I was gonna. You lot. Let me jump back.
Yeah, things
Man,
are gone.
I was gonna. I don't want to light up the place. It's too early. I don't want to light up the place yet. But it's really humbling because we are 6 seasons in. I joined as a guest initially, season 2.
Season 2.
We've had some trials and tribulations, ups and downs.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone that was part of the team at the beginning, and
That
who are
helped it
still
grow, 100%.
who's still with us rocking now. But to get 1,000 subscribers independently, without fudging the numbers,
Without AdWords.
without backing anything like that, it's humbling.
Yeah.
100%. The next aim, I kind of came in like a negative nanny in the group. I was like, oh, we got 1,000 plus. Yeah, cool. Next goal, 5K. So yeah, but we are trying to aim high. So we appreciate all of you that have played a part in getting us to this stage.
Yeah.
And please don't stop now.
No.
Christmas is coming. Put the pod on before the queen. I was gonna say the queen before the king's speech.
Yeah, before the
Put
King's
the pod
speech.
on. Get your gran, your nan, get everyone, hold them at ransom before they eat the food.
Facts.
Subscribe to the thing. But we do appreciate you guys. It's not something that we take for granted. And yeah, stick on this journey. We're going places.
It's definitely a milestone for us, as Drizzy has mentioned. It's podcasting and putting in the work hasn't been easy, but we've been consistent, especially this season with episodes and with our guests and with the content going out regularly. And I'm just very proud of us all. And you know what I'm like, Drizzy. You know what I mean? I'm always flinging all the information into the group chat just to say, look, this is what we've achieved this week. This is what we've achieved this month. And we just got to keep going. So even though this is the finale episode of season 6, we will be back for another season. So this is just the beginning as far as I'm concerned. So based on that, I want to say shout out to Jojo Montana, our cameraman, who's been with us for 2 seasons now and made us look like incredible Dan Gargans. And
you know, he's made us look so good, yeah, that if I was to make like homemade movies on my phone, I'd kind of hesitate because I'm like, I don't want it to look shabby. I need to look as good as.
He'd make it look shiny. He'd make it look shiny.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'd put a little gloss on it.
Yeah, whoa, you go relax. We're not allowing that one to just but yeah, man. But on all jokes aside, because I know we do joke around in regards to JoJo, but like, shout out to Joe. Again, if you've been listening to the pod, you know how we found Joe. It was just everything lined up.
Yeah, stars aligned, man.
On Clubhouse. If it wasn't one of the positives that came out of the pandemic, if it wasn't because of the pandemic, we might not have found Joe.
Yeah,
because we were looking around and we was on Clubhouse heavy and you know. So yeah, man. So shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe, man. Best cameraman in the world as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you don't see his face because we're trying to keep his street value to a premium.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But shout out to Joe, man.
I'm going to shout out the rest of the guests that came onto the show this season. So first and foremost, I want to shout out to MC Bushkin.
Jeez.
I want to shout out to our girl Reams. Officially gassed. Shout out to Jamie who came onto the show. By the way, congratulations to your new addition to the family.
Big up,
Jamie's
big
had a
up,
little
big
one.
up, big up.
Blessings to you, brother. Keep grinding, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I think that's how the new edition came, was the grinding, though. So you might want to slow down for a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Shorty Blitz. Shout out to
every time shorts.
Shout out to Shay Shay. Shout out to Gamza.
Yes. Yep.
We had ads on an episode. Mr. Dirty. Shout out to Monts. Big up yourself.
Yep.
Nicole Drinkwater. Massive episode for us.
You're over there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. Sorry.
Oh, it's probably didn't.
Yeah.
A shout out to ASB.
AS.
Now we have 2 more guests to add to that list.
Hey.
One has already featured on the Fast Food podcast. He's actually featured on a live show as well.
Good contribution to the
Yeah.
live,
'Cause I didn't want to do too much work that episode.
Okay, that's
so
why,
I deliberately put him on the flyer because I know he just
You know, like, free labor. You know like that. Man treat you like a night sweatshop, bro.
so ladies and
Like a
gentlemen.
tech fleece, bro.
You know like that.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, E-Man.
Yeah. Come on.
Our second guest on the show, beautiful, lovely lady I've known from the beginning. It's not even if I start to explain how long I've known her for, it gets long.
Yeah.
But just know she's like family. She's very talented, very opinionated.
Good.
Which is why she's
We
on
like
the show
that.
today.
Yep.
You think
And
so?
yeah, I think so. She's making her debut on this show.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Rita.
Hey guys.
Come on.
Hello.
Now, before we kick off the show, I want to get into what we're here to do, which is to pod. It's a somber moment, but I need to do this. This gentleman was a big fan of the show.
Yep.
A big supporter of the show, and he always checked in with us.
Yep.
And matter of fact, he actually attended our first live podcast show, which was actually this time last year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was suffering from a terminal illness and passed away recently. The news came through his son, who I know well. Shout out to Dave. So I literally want to say, first and foremost, R.I.P. Big Poppa H, who's a big advocate of the show. And I want to say commiserations and love to your family. And I know you're watching us. I know you're looking down at us. I know you're looking over your family. And shout out to my boy Dave, because it's your time to step up to the plate now as the don of the family, the man of the family. So I want to shout out to Big Poppa H, shout out to Dave. Big
Thoughts
up,
of the family.
Thoughts are with you, thoughts and prayers. And much love.
The Fast Food Podcast.
New music. Did you hear Andre 3000's new album?
I am like 4 songs into it, but I prepped myself. I laid on the sofa. You know, like when you first got introduced to Frank Ocean. I was on my sofa and I just zoned out, bruv. And I was just like, bro, if I was ever gonna start smoking weed, it would be now because I'm too chilled. At one point, I was like, bro, like, is everything okay? I was just chilled. Listen, Free Stacks had just chilled, just like I am just not doing nothing but listening to the vibes.
Yeah, have you heard it?
I heard some of it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, can't really remember most of it. Yeah.
Rita.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. So Andre 3000 from
Don't put it on if you're driving.
from Outkast.
One half of
the
greatest
of one of
well,
the
in my
greatest-
humble opinion.
of
sorry.
one of the greatest duos.
Yeah.
I played
You
one
reckon
of
he
the
was the out of the cast?
he was. Yeah, he was the more eccentric, flamboyant.
was the out one.
He was the out one.
Okay.
I listened to the album once, about halfway through, and then I started to fall asleep.
Thank you.
Okay, fair enough.
Niggas playing flutes and shit. Yeah, and flutes. Is
You know when that album will probably slap for you? It's like, it's like a spa day.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get a nice massage
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
that's in the background.
Oh, you're
or
struggling
you're
to fall
meditating or
asleep.
something.
Yeah, it's one of
Nah,
them.
let's not do that.
It's one of them. I was pissed off. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
was very upset.
No, but he gave...
You see when you sent me the message, and then I was like, oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Donnie was
But you
whistling.
know, I personally think it's because of how we view him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was unexpected from him. Maybe if it was a different artist, it would. No, it wouldn't.
No, he gave an interview, a timely interview, and he just said, look, I want to give everyone this disclaimer right now. it's not a rap album. I'm not rapping on this. Like, he said that before it dropped.
But you should have sent me that before you sent me.
Oh, sorry.
But
the titles of the tracks are dope as fuck. Like, the titles are dope. But he
I wanted titles. I buy a book.
True. But he was just like, in his mind, he feels like at his age, what more is there for me to rap about? What can I possibly say people want to listen to? I understand to a certain degree, but Andre, let's not do that. You duppied that song with Kanye. What was it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Not Life of the Party. Is it Life of the Party?
No, it's not Life
On the Donda album.
What was that? What was
He
that
just
record
duppied that
called?
whole track. Where it's just like,
I know what
Kanye,
you're
you should
talking
just delete your verse and just let
I know
Andre
what
to
you're talking
spaz. So he could still talk about things. I guess it's kind of like you just need to be told, all right, I need you to talk about this. I need to talk about that. I need you to talk about this. But it will be unfortunate if we don't hear him rap again, which reminds me of two things.
It was Life of the Party.
I think we might have lost Jay-Z.
What do you mean?
I'm just letting you know. I think we're in Sean Carter mode. I don't think we're getting Jay-Z again.
Again.
I
What, even a bar?
bro, I feel like Jay-Z's.
I don't know.
I feel like we might get a bar from Sean. Not Jay. Jay dead.
Yeah.
I think Jay, especially watching that Renaissance thing last night, he was in full dad mode, and I was like, this guy looks too comfortable in his mode right
he's
now.
gone.
I don't think we got Jay anymore.
Exactly.
However, between pods, because I know you're going to talk about this guy quickly.
Can I mention though, before you move
Go ahead.
to that Donny, did you see what Lil Wayne said about Andre 3000?
Yeah.
He was disappointed with what he said.
Yeah.
Alluding to what he said about the album's not going to have bars on it. It's just going to be man whistling on there.
But Lupe's jumping on a few things, right?
And Lil Wayne was like, I was disappointed in him mentioning that because he feels like he's one of the greats and he 100% does have things to talk about if he really lent into it. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of them ones where I'm not listening to the album again unless I'm trying to fold clothes for an hour and I got shit else going on and the internet switched off. And
So it's not worth me watching it then, yeah? I mean, listen to it. It's not worth it, yeah?
I'm going to listen to it again because I got halfway through it. I'm not
I'm not
going
gonna
to
lie to you. I am the sort of person that don't like to impose my opinion on other people. So I do suggest you listen to it. No, that's not true. I just want you to suffer the same way I do.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Would you make love with that in the background?
What?
no, because I've got a whole 80s, 90s R&B to listen to.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. The playtime
That's
playlist.
what's up.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mixtape Morgs, yeah?
Take.
You like that, yeah? All right, you're welcome. You can have that one for free. Yeah. You can have that one for free. Yo, 50 Cent. I saw fit during the pods because we haven't
My
pods
guy.
since then.
It's my guy.
Bro. I would have, out of 5, I would have given it 5 out of 5. But there was one particular thing.
Oh, 50 Cent's concert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Jeremiah was on the bill.
Okay.
Busta. You know wherever Busta performs, Split's
out to
going to be
Busta.
there.
Yeah.
And then 50 with Yayo and Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, Jeremiah needs to stay in the studio.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah. But I could have told you that.
What,
Needs
his
to stay in
voice?
the
His
studio.
voice is not good.
Bro,
Is it?
stay in
Seriously?
the studio.
No,
I was disappointed.
Hold on. As a former musician, what I will say is this.
When do you play music?
I used to play music.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm a drummer, pianist. Anyway, it's long. We don't need to go there.
He's like, he don't want to play it.
From one drummer to another.
See how he just see how this guy just don't say nothing.
Yeah,
Ratings.
But I anyway, don't want to
Just
blow my own there.
Whoa.
We'll talk
Pause.
off pod, but my thing is brazy. Yeah, it's this.
I see someone blow his. I told you that's one, yeah? You don't want to blow your own. Yeah,
Right,
you gotta
anyway.
relax.
You should never want to blow your own
Oh,
horn.
yeah. That's,
I'm definitely never going to do that. tell you. I have no interest in attempting. Anyway, what I was going to say.
what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
He's attempted.
You're a sick guy, you know.
Yeah.
You're a sick guy,
What I was
bro.
going to say is, as a musician, there's two things that can send a musician off. Number one is if he's wearing in-ears and his in-ears are not giving him what it's supposed to give, which therefore means that he's not on key and so on and so forth, which may make him sound awful. A perfect example of that is Giveon, which I think he's dope.
Yeah.
There was a
amazing.
clip of him out, and it sounded insane.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he
what,
sounds
can he
like-
not sing?
Yeah.
And then I saw him at the BBC thing, the festival,
Yeah,
and
he
I was
rocked
like,
out.
he
He rocked
so, just
That's
to-
that one. And what was the second one?
the second thing is, maybe he was just not vocally prepared to perform.
Right. Okay. I see your two reasons, but I think it's the third one.
Which is just shit.
It was just what he was wearing. I think it's down to what he was wearing.
What was he
because
wearing? What was he
wearing?
He just looked like a mess, bro. That's the problem. I can't understand these people that got money and they dress wild. It just,
Yeah,
it
but
was
money
just weird.
doesn't equate to style.
That's what I'm saying. But you think you'd hire a stylist? Like, now I got P. Let me get a stylist. Anyway,
Probably
I was
did.
I was disappointed in Jeremiah. You know what the biggest pop he got while performing?
What?
He played the keys. You know the keys that lead to birthday sex. He didn't perform it.
But people thought it was gonna go to Burna Boy.
But he dropped that instead, and the place went mad. And I was like, bro, I know that it's your sample,
Right.
but people are gas for Burna.
Burna
And everyone's
Boy,
doing
yeah,
the
not
step
him.
and everything like that. Cool.
But I'm not gonna lie, Burna Boy has found a cheat code with that.
That
boy.
it's rude.
He is disrespectful.
It's rude. Move on to Busta and Uncle Spliff. Nothing needs to be said.
Nothing.
You know what you're getting. If anything, I'm like, you need to come outside on your own tour. So
Yeah.
he goes,
No, but
all
he
right,
would never be able to do his own tour. Let's be
not at
honest.
O2.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been touring.
No,
No,
but
yeah, but like
no numbers.
not feel like the O2.
No.
He's doing
Indigo.
Bush. He's
Indigo.
not. He's Indigo.
If we're
Bush
going inside,
Empire.
so he's still inside the O2,
Yeah.
but just not in
Yeah.
the stadium. O2,
But I personally, if I'm Busta, I'm not gonna do the Indigo in the O2 because it makes me look bad.
yeah, true. You're right.
So I would rather do Coco,
yeah.
and even I think he'll struggle with Coco. I think he's.
What, you get numbers.
I don't think he would get on his own. He's
Yeah.
not getting them.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to do the festival route.
Yeah,
just
he
do
need-
all the festivals like
yeah.
the Wirelesses. The
I think what he needs to do is
Glastonbury's.
get a good run.
Yeah.
Remind people, because you know sometimes, especially with artists like him, people forget your catalog.
Yeah.
People forget what you've done and so on and so forth because you've been quiet for 10 years.
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah.
You understand? So you've been quiet for a long time, so people don't remember that you're actually that guy.
Active, yeah.
So you need to go and do a little run, like what he's doing with 50 is perfect.
Yeah.
Because people now remember, and he's hitting the big stages. Do you understand?
That's
Which reminds me of the fact that I don't understand how 50 sold out the O2 twice.
Bro, it's
Like,
in the club.
no, but like 50 ain't released music for
that matters. Yeah, for a long time.
for a long time. But then again,
In the club.
like if
Yeah,
50,
a lot of the
Get
crowd-
Rich and that, it's long.
A lot of the crowd was in the club.
That
Yeah.
first album done.
It's done. Yeah, he's done for life. Yeah.
He was here, and some white woman was on the BBC where she was singing
Zoning
to the
out
song.
someone's nan.
Zoning out. Someone's
Bethel
nan.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
Beth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
From
that.
Stonewall.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "What?"
She makes a mean mince pie.
She was like, it was almost like the narrative was like, "How do you know about the song?" And
Yeah.
and her narrative was like, "Are you dumb?"
Are you?
Yeah. I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get on my knees, but I'm outside. But listen, the
He's outside.
so Busta set the thing up for one more song. I know I did not hear my song. So Busta Rhymes gives everyone thanks. Album's coming out soon. At the time, the album didn't drop yet.
Right.
And then he goes, "Don't do shit, man, my people." And I'm like, "Here we go." And I said to people that was around me because it was on the floor.
Move,
Area,
please.
I need my room. Like, I told them before Busta came on. I said, "Look, there's this one song. When it drops, I need room,
Space. Yeah.
Give me my
Facts.
space."
Facts.
As soon as I drop down,
I got your eagle on, girl.
man just said, "Good night, O2." I said, "Motherfucker, what?"
Oh
He didn't do that.
Bro, he walked off. Like me and him got beef or something. Man just walked off. So I didn't hear Pastor Cavossier part 2.
Yeah.
I was vexed for a while. 50 comes out, kills it.
Well, okay. Let's rewind a little bit on that. So 50 came out. I've spoken to about 5 people.
Yeah.
You know Richie, right? MWR.
Yes.
You win yeah. So I spoke to Richie.
Yep.
He shouted at me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm at the car park. This looks like he's gonna be mad." Yeah. And I was like, "You're a dickhead because you're telling me whilst you're there, you didn't tell me you was going."
Yeah.
So,
That man there.
yeah. Prick moves. But it's fine. It's cool. No problem. then
You know, when you say no problem, but
it's a problem. Yeah.
It's definitely a problem.
And then
I'll just deal with it when I'm ready.
And then this is me. I was in my house. Upload. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Just let me know what's going on.
like I'm there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people, I don't understand you guys that go to concerts and want to be like gatekeeping. Like, brother, just hold your phone.
I'll be real. I'll probably give you like a bit of the intro. And then when like a super slap comes on, I'll film a bit of that. The rest of the time, my phone's in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's people around me that are filming.
Yeah.
50 came out, done his thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
You gotta enjoy yourself.
you have to.
Was it good though?
50 was... I saw 50 when he first came to the UK. It
Yes,
wasn't
so
even
did I.
announced.
Yeah.
It was in Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes, yeah.
It was via Eminem.
Woo!
And the place lost its shit.
Yeah. Roof was gone.
Wait,
He didn't have an album out
Are you
yet.
talking about his concert at?
No.
2002 this was.
It was Eminem's concert. Cypress Hill was the
Yeah.
exhibit. But 50 Cent, because M was doing 3 days there, Friday, Saturday,
I
Sunday.
did. I was at that. I was there.
When? Which one?
That was Encore. When he had all the carousel shit up on the stage.
I don't think it was
No,
Encore.
it wasn't.
you know?
It wasn't Encore.
I think it was
wasn't
before
Encore.
It was like an arena.
Yeah,
No,
it was
no,
before
no.
that.
Yeah,
It
but it was before that.
Yeah, it was before that.
Okay.
Because
Before
50 Cent was on Wankster and...
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think In the Club had just dropped.
Okay.
No, in the club, I remember this vividly because I remember the first time I heard In the Club
Yeah.
was in Southall in
Okay.
West London.
Right.
There was a convertible, I would never forget, a convertible BMW, and I could hear it just boom, boom. I was thinking, what is this?
Yeah, I can't lie. That hits different. I've heard In the Club so many times, I'm like immune to it. But here's the thing though. But in the PA version, you just hear the bump and the space.
But
Bump. No beat, just that. And you're like,
That's it.
oh,
yeah.
you just want to punch someone, bro.
When you just take in the production value of that record,
Yeah.
it's absolutely disgusting.
But let's be honest, like let's dissect that for a second.
Yeah, let's
you
go.
see 50's voice or 50's vocals
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
They're an instrument.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't play that without his vocals. Like the way they sit and
They married together.
Because you know, bro, boom, 50 slapping up the venue.
Right.
My one, I have two negatives in regards to
I'm talking
review.
about the shirt thing.
Nah, whatever with that. Whatever. I feel like he should have let Yayo do So Seductive. I just felt like you're in London, you could get away with you could get away with that. You know what I mean? But then, okay, he brought out the mayor. Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? When 50 said London, you know, I love you guys.
Right.
I came with some guests. I got surprises. When the mayor walked out,
Yep.
it was like, who's he talking about? You hear that, da-na-na-na, and you hear that, yeah. He did the Drake verse.
Oh, okay.
Huh? The Caucasian people
Gigs.
Gone.
knew that. They made it sound better than me. I know that bar, that verse.
Yeah.
They made it sound better than me. There was these 3 Caucasian people next to me. They looked like they saw flipping David Beckham walk out on stage with the cane rolls, bro. They were going, man. And then he was like, I could have slapped, man. But he wanted it further. To where everyone gave each other space.
Yeah.
That went, Batman. Bruv. I looked up and I was like, okay, the roof is still there because I thought it would have gone. Then he dropped the national anthem. You lot can keep your God Save the King and all that shit.
Yeah.
We know what the real anthem is. Yeah. Bro, I've never seen so many white people talk so much grease.
But this is the thing, and there's a lesson in all of that where we just spoke about 50, we just spoke about gigs, and we're talking about this podcast as well at the beginning of the show, where once you start to transcend your culture,
that's when you made it.
that's when you've made it.
That's when you made it.
If a white grandma from Stoke is on your shit or into your shit, that means you've done.
And let me add to that.
Which
is one thing that I have. I have to give so much respect, and we have to protect
You're gonna
him
say what I was
at
gonna
all costs. Is the resilience
Yes.
to be able to come through. I remember when you see when that came out.
Yeah, I
bro,
remember,
that wasn't allowed.
You didn't notice.
You had to hear it under the covers because he was not allowed. I was a promoter back then. I tried to do an event in Canterbury. Book him. They shut down the venue.
one, you didn't see his face initially.
Yeah, you didn't
but
know
the
who he
song was
was.
ringing off.
Yeah.
Then everyone started to rap in that kind of
Yeah.
cadence. Yeah, that became the thing. And then it was like, the police was like, this guy cannot be performing in your venue because we feel like it's going to be an arms house.
Yeah.
And
Do you
not
remember when
necessarily
he-
people beat him having beef with people.
Yeah.
It's just that people was just on such
Do you remember
a
when he had to get people coaches, not tell them where the venue was, so that he could do a show.
Bro, when I was working with Wes, we had to sneak him into that venue in
What area?
you know where the M&M's shop is in West Central, Leicester Square.
Yeah.
There was a venue just there.
Penthouse.
That
Penthouse. You didn't go
That's
all the way.
That's got 7 floors.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, penthouse.
It
used to be
there.
called penthouse.
It was there. We had to sneak him in. Like, we couldn't say he was going to be there. We knew he was going to turn up because we was fully supporting him early doors. But we just couldn't say Gig's going to perform because it would just shut down the whole thing and security would have had a meltdown. But sneaked him in and, bro,
He's the
to
coldest.
see him now from not being able to perform to now, 50's like, yo, I'm in your city.
Bro, every American artist that comes over here checks in, bro.
He's a guy.
East gave you grime artists, South
landlord.
gave you the rappers.
Literally.
He's a landlord.
I was
Big him
watching
up.
Busta talk about him and saying, like, forget the music thing. He is that guy. Like, when he comes to New York, I'm like, forget studio, forget all. Just come and just let's reason.
And we're gonna get to a conversation later about being authentic, but we'll move. Right? We're
let's
gonna
move.
get
All right.
Chris Brown's album 11:11. What do we think of that?
I haven't got.
11:11?
I just need. Okay, here's my beef with Brother Brown, who's also part of the fluorescent beige community. Like, I just need. I need like a 10 to 12 track album from Chris.
Yeah.
But you
I feel like
can't.
Chris overextends himself. 22 tracks? Bro, give me 12 tracks of fucking unadulterated Pound Town slaps,
But
bro.
you say that, yeah. You can definitely separate both 11 tracks.
And have them as standalone.
And that's that because I loved the album is incredible from top to
Incredible,
bottom.
incredible.
But the first 11 parts of that album is where
where I'm at.
is more up tempo.
Yeah, but
more
no, you know,
party.
I just feel like it's
rocks.
I feel like he's asking too much. You want me to sit through 22 tracks?
There's two things that
Yeah, you don't-
I have a theory.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
not.
cool.
He's not a house husband, bro. He's not like that.
I have a theory.
You know
I have a theory. I believe he has a certain number of tracks to deliver to get out of his current deal.
I thought so as well.
Because if you remember, this is the
3
second
albums?
time
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the third time that he does that.
Indigo was like
Yeah.
how many? 99 songs.
But the reason I'm not mad is because they slap, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, here's my thing.
This album slaps.
I'm doing my 2023 wrap up tracks.
Right.
Yeah, sensational. Spoiler alert. It's gonna be on there because for me, coming in is the you girl, and that's a slap.
Yeah.
There's the one with Future. I got to that one as well. Slaps. So I'm gonna listen to it. Don't get me wrong, but I just like, brother, 22.
And another reason I think we should protect Chris Brown is out of the American artists, he's been.
I think he's okay. I think he's more than capable of protecting himself.
No, I'm saying
I've seen the pictures. Yeah, go on. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry.
He out of the American artists, he's the most. He's the closest to the Afro beats and the scene.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah,
closest. He's fully.
He's
embraced
tapped into it.
Yeah, he's
And
fully.
if you think about it, E-Man, that's the way to go if you want to be tapped in.
Yeah.
Because that's the music. That's where music is at right now.
Yeah,
If you check it.
want to continue to sustain a level of global influence,
yeah.
You got to mix it up.
Yeah.
yeah. Because Beyonce's got a couple of those, and I was like, oh yeah, like that Lion King album's
Trust
got
you
some
to bring
slaps.
that, right?
My fa-
Yeah.
My favorite tune off the album so far.
Yeah, I think I'm someone that will probably watch him in concert instead of actually listen to his album.
You need to check it out.
see-
Because
This-
he looks like an entertainer. I mean, I've never been that fond of Chris Brown.
You've never been out. Who would you say out of the?
Can we swap seats?
Who would you say your favorite artist is out of that genre?
That R&B genre. Turn off the lights.
It doesn't even have to. It doesn't
Yeah.
even have to be. It doesn't even have to be current. But who would you? Who's your
yeah.
go-to?
That's a really good question. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
I love 90s and 2000s.
All right.
So
To put more pressure on that question,
thank you. So
and this
needed.
isn't an original question. I took this from Nori, but I think it's a flat question. If the aliens that are among us, they come to you and say, "Hey, can you introduce me to some R&B?" Who are you gonna say to them? These are who you need to listen to understand what the
I know what
genre
you're gonna say.
represents.
So I would go for Aaliyah.
Okay,
Have you guys heard Tink's new album, by the way?
No,
I've seen it, but no, I haven't.
Oh,
yeah.
see, that's good. She was in her feelings though.
Yeah. she
So
definitely
where
was.
I'm not in
but
her-
that's
my
when she
feelings,
makes
I
her,
don't-
when she makes her best music is when she is rock hard.
Why do
Yes, sir.
why do we wish Heartbreak on our R&B artists to
you
give us
get
good
good
music?
music.
Because Mary J. Blige showed us
But,
that's
but
the
old school
blueprint.
R&B is not about heartbreak all the time, is it?
This era's
the
toxic,
difference.
boy.
it's about clapping cheeks and heart.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I don't want to listen to that shit.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so
So Aaliyah,
yeah, Leah, Jodeci,
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese.
Come on.
it's man like Reese, you
I
know.
like Ty.
love
I
you,
would have
Tyrese.
gone somewhere completely different, man.
What?
Where would you go? Where
I
you
would've-
going? Chris
I
Brown.
would have gone Next.
Okay.
Okay,
I would
yeah.
have gone Donnell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Danelle. Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah.
would have gone Blackstreet.
Yep. Yeah. 100%. Yep.
I would have gone around there.
Right.
On Twizzy,
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Cupid.
Yeah,
You already know.
Yeah, you can't really just have free. You need to have a catalog.
You're going for like.
No,
But you- but
whoa.
you're-
What
but
told
you're-
out of a catalog?
So
You're a rude guy,
Donnell?
you know.
Like Donnell?
I like Danelle.
Like Blackstreet?
I like Black.
Bro,
No.
hold on. How many albums have 112 got, bro? 112 got at least about 5 albums,
They've got
bro.
a few
I
albums.
didn't say how many albums.
But that's a lot. That's a lot of material.
Because you have a lot of material.
And that's not- that's not even the features.
that. But yeah, no.
Yeah, but I like majority of 90s and 2000s.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough. That's your bag, yeah.
That's
your bag.
my thing.
I feel you.
I
Yeah.
go on SoundCloud and listen to mixes.
I feel you.
That's what I do.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
I go for Lovers
You
Rock,
should tap into
reggae.
Mixtape Morgs' playlist. He's probably got some.
Yeah.
He's probably got
But I have
some
to
like
use that one.
ideas. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I got some vibes. I got some vibes. 2 Chains and Wayne dropped an album.
Fire. I like that a lot.
Welcome to Collie Grove.
Bars in.
I've not
Bars in.
tapped in yet.
Tap in.
The Truly Benny.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Tap in.
Fabs
Tap
on
it.
there. Slaps.
Tap in.
Is it?
They're bars in.
Is that
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
drive back?
Do you know
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah.
For me as well, I'm very old school when it comes to hip hop. I like my music. I like what I've already
Been exposed to.
been
Yeah.
exposed to. But
I don't really like
sometimes you do get the new ones that pop up and go, ooh, actually, that's more of my ilk. That's more of
Yeah.
my energy. That's, you know what I mean? That's what I like.
Is it because it gives you the old vibes though?
It gives me the old energy. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
So-
I can mess with that. So like
Yeah.
Kalani
Yeah,
being the R&B,
yeah.
I fuck with her.
old energy.
I'd like to as well. But yeah, that's a good album though.
Yeah.
just
yeah.
confused.
Collie Grove is
That's
cold.
a good album. Like good
Kalani's
bars.
just
I think it's
confused.
well
She's
produced.
just confused.
Yeah, she's confused. I don't know. Like sometimes I don't know if I can get down to it because I don't know what she's talking about.
Really?
Maybe you're not listening.
No, I am listening, but sometimes it's him, sometimes it's her. I don't know. I'm confused.
Fair enough.
It's, bro,
Fair enough.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Wait.
I'm not gonna argue with you, my G.
Yo, while the juices are flowing,
Yeah,
let me throw this dilemma at you. 'Cause Christmas is coming up, right?
go for it.
Okay, so you normally have Christmas around your parents' house with your significant other, but this year you've gone round to your significant other's parents' house for Christmas dinner. Yeah, cool. You lot been rocking out as a couple for like minimum 8 years. It's all hanky dory. Like you can go stay at your significant other's parents' house with short notice, vice versa. It's calm.
You're comfortable.
It's comfortable. Stepdad will say, "Hey," refers to you if they're
son.
right. At this Christmas dinner, everyone's having a good time. Everyone's merry. Everyone's jolly. Who's eating pork? Fire for them, but they eating their pork. Who's eating their turkey?
Yeah, love
Who's
that.
whatever eating Brussels sprouts? Fire to you as well. But cool. Everyone's calm. But the roast potatoes are slapping.
Right.
Cool. 2-2s now. Everyone's busting jokes, kiki and ha-haring. Your significant other's parents say to you, "Hey, we'll give you 5 mil to leave our daughter alone." What do you do? And obviously, in your case, it'd be
The other way
leave
around.
our son alone, yeah? But Yeah. I just wanted to drop that in there because the juices seem flowing and sensational.
He knows what my answer is going to be because I told him that.
You should be
I
answering
want to
very
come to
quickly,
you,
you know.
girl. And let me know.
So
Hands
quick.
in the middle.
Like, so quick.
It should be.
Sensational.
It's not that simple.
I want to come to you,
See, with
girl.
these, with these kind of questions, the answer I would like to give and the answer that I really want to give, two different ones.
Conflicting.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah, money comes and goes, you know.
So what I would say,
Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes.
so what I will
That
say,
wife ain't going anywhere.
The PC version.
Just saying.
Because we're on the BBC right now.
just in case the missus is listening,
Just in
Right.
case I don't make it home tonight.
take your money. Take your money.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
get that out of my face.
Yeah.
Here's my counter. But get that done.
How dare you?
How dare you disrespect me? You're only offering me
dare you?
5? Well, I'm not a 15 mil type of guy. Get it out of my face.
The reason why I'm pulling up my phone is because I want to see exactly verbatim what I said. And I'm going to say exactly what I said verbatim. Where are we? Hold
Let me
on.
know.
You know what I said.
Dance in the middle.
What did you say?
Hold on. Where's Drizzy?
Rita, what would you...
Hell no, I don't want 5 million. Because think about it, right? I could take that 5 million.
Yeah.
But if I found someone else and they knew I did that, are you going to respect me?
Yeah.
Because I want to respect me. That I could just drop a man like that.
I don't
Okay, so this
wanna
is-
know.
And then you're probably just going to use him for money anyway. So, like, really? Come on.
I said, because the question was, if they offered, can you ask the question again, please? just so I can be in my flow, you know?
No,
All right. Your
Just so I can be
significant
in my
others,
flow.
this is the shortened version of how I set it up before.
Yeah.
Your significant others, parents, pull you to the side and say, hey, E-man, love you to bits, man. But just by the way, here's 5 mil to leave our daughter alone.
I'd give them 10 and tell them, I'm daddy now.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Sensational.
That's what's up. You like that?
Why didn't you come to you, girl?
I didn't even expect that.
Let me
answer.
know.
To be
fuck
honest,
with it.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect that either. I'm actually quite
When he
surprised.
sent me that response, I can't remember what I replied to him, but for a minute I was like, mother. But
Yeah.
someone who has been very quiet so far
You've been real
during
quiet.
this pod, man like Jojo Montana.
He doesn't have a mic.
I know, but he can shout his answer.
Yeah, what's your answer? Oh shit! He said he said he'll take the money and get the parents wigged.
I'll tell you what, you responded to my message.
Okay, we move. Fast food podcast.
You can hold on to
What
that.
was your answer?
Oh no, the person who asked the question doesn't have the answer. It's my dilemma. What we doing?
Check this out.
Oh, that's how it works, yeah.
Yes.
The Fast Food Podcast.
If you've been living,
Right.
if you've been living under a rock recently,
That's the safest place right now.
Especially if you live in Miami.
if you've been living under a rock right now, you wouldn't have known. But Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, had a lawsuit filed by Cassie, his ex girlfriend,
It was loading though.
which he actually settled like a day later,
Yeah, real quick.
23 hours.
real quick. In the actual 35-page document, there was things that alluded to sexual abuse. Remember, we can't use the R word on here, so we're going to use sexual abuse. And mental abuse. Apparently,
And physical.
and physical. Apparently, they were having things called freak-offs, where they would invite Donnies to come in and clap cheeks. And apparently, it wasn't just Cassie's cheeks getting clapped. And fast forward, the lawsuit was settled for apparently 35 million.
Which is light.
Are we?
If I speak,
I'm in trouble.
So there's so much more information even coming out today. But let's just dissect this thing from the top. He's in trouble, isn't he? He's in trouble.
I'm not really afraid of anybody, so I can talk. He did that shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just start.
The fast food podcast. While we do invite guests on the show, the views expressed on the show are those of the guests and do not necessarily coincide with the views of the fast food podcast. Sorry,
But am I?
But carry on.
Am I?
Question to Rita: is it typical of women in general
Okay.
to be with a guy, a bad boy, or be attracted to bad boys, and then get to a certain age, and then all of a sudden now all of that ain't really what you really want to do?
I'm not gonna lie. At my age, you should not be a bad boy,
Right,
but you should have
right,
been something.
okay,
So we have an understanding.
right.
Do you know what
So
I mean?
are you sorry? Just so my brain.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
have some streetwise
Okay, so you
mentality.
don't
in
have
you.
knowledge.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't,
Right. Okay. So you
Yeah.
want a street-wise gentleman.
yeah.
So you want a gentleman savage. I respect that. But how it registered in my brain was you don't want him to be a bad boy at the age
Excuse
now.
the pun.
Yeah. Thank you. But you'd like that you would prefer if they had that phase previously.
Yeah, 100%.
So they no longer have to go, you know what, I've never had that phase. Let me switch it on now. Is that what you're saying?
Come out of it though, man. Most guys have come out of it. At my age, I'm not gonna lie. If you're still on the same shit, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because at my age, you shouldn't be on that shit.
Which is what's happening now to Diddy. If I'm looking at the situation as a whole, it looks like things are catching up to him, because I don't know.
Very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if
Okay, how old was he then? Because Cassie was 19. How old was he?
37.
He was 37 when he was with Cassie.
Yeah.
So when I'm
We're
saying,
talking 18 years.
when I'm saying you're,
18-year difference.
He's got 18 years.
so you're gonna tell me that things that only now catch, he's probably still doing his shit.
No, but
Because there's
okay,
no
so-
way he was 38 and still.
So let's be honest. Like you see the God rest her soul, Kim.
Yeah.
His
ex-baby mums.
Yeah. Things have been said about them two,
Yeah.
which brings everything into question. Now my thing is, listen, quite frankly, I don't really give a fuck. Like it doesn't influence my life in any way, shape, or
For the
form.
sake of the podcast.
Because we're podding.
Yeah, because we're potted. Yeah. However, it was very strange, the relationship he had with Cassie.
Right.
And the
What,
reason
based on the age difference? Or?
No. I'm again, I was a musician. I was into music heavily. So there is a particular gentleman that I followed heavily many, many years ago.
Who was her ex?
We're going to get there.
Oh, I forgot his name.
His name is Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Leslie.
Next selection.
One of the most talented people I've ever seen
Facts.
or heard
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed him thoroughly.
Production value.
Production value.
He did the smash for her.
Yeah, he was.
me and you.
That was her man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, he's a lot younger than Diddy.
Yeah. True.
So that was her man.
Right.
He then, because he was the producer, he was in Sony, he was the guy. He then told, "Yo, bro, I've got
The
next one."
Yeah.
And Diddy basically said, "All right, I'll take it from here."
Right.
I'll take it from here.
Not only did Diddy do that, but he also created allegedly, it's not alleged for me, but allegedly for the sake of the pod, he also created a space in which Ryan Leslie could no longer thrive.
Yes.
Have you heard of Ryan Leslie since? No. Point in case. And he's, to me, one of the best producers to have ever done it. He can play every instrument. He is creative. He can sing. He writes. He wrote all of Cassie's songs.
Right.
And Cassie didn't release more music because she was not allowed to continue to work with him.
Do you think Cassie had some sort of input into terms of all the sexual encounters that was going on with her and Dizzy? Or do you think that it was just one-sided where
I
he
understand
was...
money is powerful, you know.
Right.
Money is very powerful, especially in the music industry.
Yep.
Money is powerful.
Yeah.
If she came out with that stuff then, who's going to believe her?
Yeah.
And in her head, she's probably thinking, no one's going to believe me.
Yeah.
Because of the status he's at.
Right. So...
But aside from money, sorry to interject, but aside from money, I think that's what happens when you date a younger woman. When you're a lot older, there seems to be that, oh, he is more mature.
There's a dynamic.
He is this, he is that. There is a dynamic.
No?
Because
They're not. Nah.
So
I'm not saying that
time-
they are. I'm not saying that they are, but I know because I have people that I know. I'm not going to call them friends because you can't be my brethren doing that. But their whole thing was they dated younger women because in their minds they could shape them to be how they want them to be.
But is that's a thing?
That is a thing.
For some, there are some relationships where, it's not like that.
Because he was buying her. Obviously, he was buying her a lot of gifts. He bought her a house. He was doing a lot of what do you call it? Recon.
Records.
He was doing a lot of recon. Certain things that he was doing, and my thing was this.
That's what a guilty man does.
When the whole thing started to come out.
Hello? Sorry. Hello? Yep.
When the whole thing come out, I didn't know this, but it's very interesting that Cassie's attorney was the same person who took down Harvey Weinstein. So
hello.
So based on that, there had to be a lot of evidence and a lot of things that had happened in that relationship that he didn't want to come out.
And another thing, let's be honest. If based on what you've just said, it was the same attorney that took down Harvey Weinstein.
Same lawyer.
Right? Same lawyer. Now, as a lawyer, the worst thing for a lawyer is a bad record.
Right.
Therefore, lawyers at that particular level are very peculiar about the cases that they represent.
Right.
Not because of the money, because the money will come regardless. Yeah. But it's because of the status. And if I lose this case, this looks bad on me.
Right.
So let me make sure that this is a winner before I take it.
Right.
That's number one.
Pause.
Before I take the case.
Right.
Right, you didn't allow me to conclude. Yeah, pausing me before I can conclude the train of thought.
You look like you want to say something. He wants to say something so badly.
No,
boy.
but
Look at him.
but you know what it is? I'm just dark skinned. I'm saying what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I'm operating in But I believe wholeheartedly. Number one. He's a wrong un. Number two, we've all known this. We've all known.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bro,
No, hold on.
know.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that because you want to get a deal with
I tell you,
don't do it.
E-man, I tell you who I knew about. I knew about R. Kelly. I knew about.
Cool.
I knew about R. Kelly.
So you're telling me that when we
I didn't know about Diddy.
Okay, so you're telling me that when we were watching Making the Band, when we were watching... Okay, you know what? Let's do this. And I'm going to show you that you knew.
Okay.
Remember he used to have a butler?
Yeah. Mr. Farnsworth. Was it Farnsworth?
Who?
Yeah, what's his name?
Farnsworth Bentley.
Yeah.
Cool. Where is he?
Yeah, that's a point. Did he, what do you think he was beating him?
He was silenced.
Yeah, but I don't know.
No. But the moment he stopped, do you remember he stopped working for? I'll just remind you, just refresh you.
Yeah.
A little timeline.
A little timeline. He started working for Diddy. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
The suavest nigga on TV. Smooth.
Yeah, you can say the word nigga.
Yeah. He stopped working for him. And then he came out and said a few things. Yeah. Then he had to retract what he said. And then they started working again together.
And then,
you do remember that, don't you?
Yeah,
of course you do. Of course you do, because you're old like me. Yeah. Anyway, then after that, he stopped working with him and he disappeared. Do you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So that's why you should know.
Yeah, that's why. No. I mentioned Ryan Leslie.
There you go.
I mentioned Ryan Leslie.
But what I'm saying to you is, rumors all the time about naked basketball games at his crib. And yeah. You know, trust me, when you go down the YouTube rabbit hole, but there was nothing concrete that before Cassie came out and said anything, there was nothing concrete. There was people talk. You know the thing about it is, and this is why.
Remember the Making the Band girls?
Yeah, but Danny T. Kane.
Yes,
but that's what I'm saying. What's happening now? What's happening today is because the news has broke, all the information based on what has happened in the past with ex-bandmates, ex-artists, ex-executives, blah, 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 is all adding up. It's all a fuel to it. But it's not, unless we all in this room was in and around Diddy or in the industry in America.
Okay, so how did you know about R. Kelly?
Because the survivor...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I just want to know.
Okay, how do I answer this?
Off you go.
The reason why I know about R. Kelly was sex tape that came out, and I knew it was greasy. But
I was
too young to kind of. It was almost one of those things where when that tape came out and it was all over the place and everybody was rushing to each other's yard to watch it on VHS. Remember the VHS days? Mm-hmm. Everybody, but it was like it's the visually it was enough grainy and that. So it's like, was it R. Kelly? That's what they were saying in court. Yeah. Was that R. Kelly? Was it not? I thought it was, but they couldn't prove that.
Right.
But
you knew.
But yeah, I kind of thought he was a bit greasy. Yeah, I thought he was a bit greasy.
But you didn't know about
Drizzy, freckles.
But you didn't know about this.
Yes, let's pod then. If you're podding, let's pod them. Let's pod properly then.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the name of the episode.
All right.
So you didn't know about Diddy.
Your investigation trail got you to Robert.
Yeah. No problem.
There was no problem. There was no
And you said that one I knew.
Absolutely.
But then
you're on
this
a throwaway.
one,
I'm not too sure.
Take that.
I mean, it's even in the ad libs, bro. Take that. That could have been backshot business. Listen. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Press the bell.
Here's where I'm conflicted.
Just the same thing as saying I didn't know that man was eating yamin pom on the toilet. Anyway,
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh God.
Here's the confliction. Here's where I'm conflicted.
Right.
So, if you are mentally and physically causing damage to me, while I would like you to do it and expose stuff straight away, I get it. You're gonna take time to gather all your evidence, speak to certain people and say, look, I'm looking to do this thing. Are you down for me to mention your name? Right? Cool. So that's what you didn't take. Cool. When you drop that bomb, because ladies and gentlemen, he was a bomb. Yeah. There was no lead up to it. No. It just happened.
Yeah, I was having bran flakes. I was having bran flakes or something.
Boom.
And then I was just what?
Frosties.
Drops.
Yeah, bro. I was like Wheatos. I think it was Wheatos. My son's Wheatos. Yeah. Yeah, he was pissed off with me about that.
Of course,
as well.
I'd be as well.
Yeah.
Like, you drop that. I feel if I was representing Cassie, I am trying to snap the empire to its core.
No, but hold on. That's exactly what happened.
No, but what I'm saying is that lawsuit price, settlement price, it felt to me like it was a compensation of a justice thing.
Right.
Me personally, I'm rocking your shit to the core.
No, but understand this. Sorry. I agree with you. But what I will say is this, from a legal perspective.
Yeah.
Number one is any number above 35 million, because remember, you have to separate the man from the business.
Okay.
Yeah? So your liquid assets and your corporate assets are two different things.
Right.
Okay.
So they sat down and had a conversation and said, let's look at a number that is financially feasible for the individual, not the corporations.
Okay.
Because I'm coming for you, not your business. Yeah. However,
Apparently, the businesses was in the lawsuit though. His businesses
no,
was.
but hear this now. However,
Yeah.
every single business that he has taken the biggest drop possible.
And separated from him as well.
And had to detach from him.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm Cassie, I know this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is, like, let's say, for example...
If I'm Cassie's lawyer, I know this was...
Yeah, if I'm Cassie's lawyer, I know this is where we're going.
Yeah.
So she might have come in and say, I want half.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to another pod, and Chucky said something like, yeah, I would have gone for half.
Shout out to Chucky.
Shout out Chucks.
Yep.
My thing is, yes, but no. Because whether you like it or not, if you're coming for a settlement, which is what it seems like they were going for,
Yeah.
her whole thing wasn't the settlement.
So you're saying she wanted to go to the Supreme Court with the whole thing?
No, I believe
She
that
wanted to light the fire.
and
then everyone else is
I
throwing
believe she
paper on
wanted
it.
to do this.
Yeah.
Chuck the bomb and just watch it.
It goes,
Right.
Because it's like you did me because let's be honest.
Because it was in federal court. It wasn't federal court is like civil court, isn't it? It's like,
but like let's be honest, if it's a shakedown, I'm coming to you first.
right.
I'm coming to you first and saying, if you don't give me X, Y, and Z,
Then-
I'm gonna go and X, Y, and Z.
Right, it weren't that.
It weren't that.
What leading up to what? Okay.
No, they've been gathering evidence. They've been putting the case
of course they
together,
would.
but they filed.
I didn't know that, Joe. So you're saying there's a year of information gathering up to that point where it came out. Okay.
I think he knew from whenever he started his whole
The proceedings.
Brother love.
agenda of giving people their masters.
Yeah.
Oh no, but he didn't know it was coming from her. He knew that there were people coming after him.
Right.
Do you understand? He knew that there was people because Mace said it. Mace said some of us are gonna have to take this to court.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Mace
yeah.
has been the one championing this whole
For a while. Yeah,
for
But
a
it's
minute.
not been highlighted as much because obviously people like, well, you've kind of got a gripe with him because,
Do you understand what I'm
this, that, and the
saying?
third.
So
yeah.
right message, wrong messenger kind
Right.
of thing.
Yeah.
But with her, it was a thing of like, she went court and said, yeah, hold this.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
word on the street
Makes
is,
sense.
allegedly,
Yeah.
he gets all his artists to sign NDAs. So here's your masters back, but
Don't say
NDA,
nothing.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you an NDA.
Yeah.
So you want your masters back, you can have it, that's fine. But you have to sign this NDA. So it's like, well, hang on a minute.
They can't even talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So regardless of what they've seen, they can't talk. My thing is, I just like to see, like, look, if you're a nasty someone bitch, I need all your shit. I need all your dirty laundry put outside.
Right.
I want the shakedown. I want Sean John deceased. I want Revolt deceased.
Bro,
I
didn't you
want
see-
Bad Boys Record deceased. I'm rocking you to the core, so you go from broke to rich to broke again.
Well,
that's me.
And that's the reason why 50 is a don.
Tell me why.
Did you see what he said?
I said a lot of things.
Bro,
I feel like he's okay. All right.
he said, if you know what's good for you,
Yeah.
just sell me Revolt now.
Yeah, he's even telling him
Just-
to file bankruptcy. He's like, yo, people with money know what I'm telling you is right. Just
right.
file bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I feel 50's obsessed with Puff. I'm gonna be honest with you, because if you go on 50's page, every other post is about Puff. And the problem is,
I understand it
For a
though.
reason, though.
What? Because me and you, your baby mother ended up in my bed.
Yeah, that's fuckery.
Let me explain something
that's
to you.
fuck-
Let me
that's-
explain something
yeah,
to you
that's fuckery.
from my perspective of 50.
Go on.
50 Cent, in my opinion, should be given or granted a doctorate in marketing.
Yeah.
He has found a way to, with low budget, make his thing go
Yeah.
kalas.
It's you know what it is.
Ciroc
Yeah.
is a direct competitor of one of his brands. If you see every post that he posts about,
Always got that hashtag.
he's got the hashtag.
Yeah. And he don't even drink. You know he doesn't drink
He
alcohol,
don't drink.
right? He
You understand what I'm
drinks ginger ale in his glass. Whenever you see him when it's like champagne, ginger ale. He said it in his. I'm listening to his audiobook. He doesn't drink alcohol.
You know what it is? They've never liked each other, Clay. And I don't. For 50 coming after Diddy, I'm not surprised. Diddy's 50's like that. 50 is like almost like another media outlet. Yeah, but he's almost like his own shade.
But where was that for?
Do you know what I mean?
He doesn't even do that for Rose, and Rose be talking a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but he don't like Diddy. He don't like Diddy.
You're not getting it. It's not about the beef. Rose has no financial value for him. What has Rose got, or what lane is Rose in that is a direct parallel or in direct competition to him?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but
fair.
you might be right with that. But I just don't think he's got the energy for Rose like that. That whole beef they had was music.
Yeah, but do you remember what's
with Diddy and 50 Cent? It's a real personal beef.
Bruv,
is it?
Bruv,
Yeah, bro.
his baby mother
Yeah.
ended up dating Puff.
Yeah.
And his thing was,
Yeah, but
out of
he
all
don't
the
give a-
Negroes you could go out with, him, and that's when
Don't-
he started to just aim for Puff's head all the time.
Did he ask 50 Cent to go to take him shopping?
That didn't help.
When you're from Jamaica, Queens, never ask somebody to go shopping with you.
He said to
50,
I'm
let
gonna
me take you shopping. Because he thought he needed clothes.
Like 50's a bad beat.
Yeah. He didn't like that either.
Is that a disrespect?
What?
Is that disrespect?
Huh?
If another man looks, he goes, you know what, bro? I'm going shopping. Let's roll. Why don't you roll?
What?
Is that disrespect?
There's two
It's a
things.
question.
There's two things. So if I said to you, let's go shopping, you'd be like, I'm down. Why? Because we're brethren.
Right.
Yeah? And I'm not making no comments on your appearance.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I'm going. I
shopping.
know this place.
Let's
roll.
go.
There's some
Yeah,
big
that's-
in my
yeah,
butt.
that's
But
different,
then
isn't
there's a different thing.
Okay,
different.
If I now say to you is,
You're a bad B.
look at you, let me come and spend some money on you.
Yeah. And then Diddy's always on. Don't you see the Drink Champs episode where Diddy was sitting around with Jadakiss and Fabulous, and they were talking about, why don't you come party with me? And they were like, we partied with you. No, really party.
What else did he say in that pod?
But then you still didn't know, did you?
I'm going to give you a drilling.
You still didn't know.
You didn't know.
You didn't know.
I was dropping that word that begins with D, that starts with D, ends with Y a lot, and it was like, what, bro?
He's going to give him a drilling. So I think it's all right. Let's move on to the fact that the ex-security guards are coming out and talking hella grease, right? So this dream.
Guess what? Because you can sue them. They ain't got shit.
Bro, one of them surname is Dill. Man's name is Gene Dill.
He knows
I'm
the
here
deal.
to get.
Nah, man. Look, if I'm giving my artists NDA, sorry, my security getting two of them. What we doing?
Bro,
They know the most stuff about you, bro.
This Donny went on the show on a YouTube channel episode and said, he was in an exotic shop with Diddy.
Oh, loud. I
And
remember.
Diddy was buying butt plugs.
Right. Intermission.
Diddy, I'm taking a break.
What?
He said,
Bro, you said it already once.
no.
You have to say it again.
he said he was dropping Diddy off to these like these baths, these Turkish baths. So the man was like, so Turkish baths? Where he goes, no. By the way, these Turkish baths, man are going there to discuss business and get cheeks clapped.
Yeah.
What, at a Turkish bar?
At a Turkish bar. At a Turkish bar.
I didn't
bro.
even get in the
Have you ever had a man before?
Huh?
A Turkish bar, isn't it?
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
It's called...
Nigga, what?
Hammam bar. Yes. I've heard of those.
Yeah, it's a real
Halal
thing, you
one.
know.
Yeah. I had the halal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had the halal one.
My thing is this, before we conclude, is...
She asked you a question, to be fair.
What?
All we did.
He's skating around that one.
I know.
It's like you didn't know the question either.
It's the Winter Wonderland over here, just
It's
skating
called a
around. What
hammam.
you did?
My thing is, is
I bet you've had one. You don't even know.
why are we talking...
And you didn't even know, she said. She said you had one and you didn't even know.
Listen, these narratives...
You need consent for that.
These narratives will not be painted on me.
I don't know.
So,
Seems like she used the same investigation skills you had for R. Kelly for this, bro.
In it.
How do we feel about people not really talking about this situation? Do we feel like people know what he's been on from day one and just keeping it?
I genuinely believe people don't talk about stuff from where they believe that they can gain something from.
Right.
You know what the irony is, E? This industry that we're in, because we're all part of it, it's funny because when Uncle Bill got into his passer, everyone was a comedian. Everyone was Dave Chappelle 2.0 with the jokes.
Yeah.
Bill this, Bill that. Jonathan Majors get into his little passer, which the trial has already started last week.
Yeah.
Everyone's got opinion on a Jonathan Majors situation. Robert, the guy you first highlighted when you was in his company, sort of happening. Everyone's got jokes for Robert. Everyone had jokes for Robert when the
I've
thing
got a
broke.
reason. I've got an explanation for that.
Now, someone that I know this person is very polarizing, but I find him very entertaining, and his don't give a fuck attitude actually brings a lot of things to light. Academics. Academics was in a situation where he highlighted, the city girls should either disband or focus totally on the music because everything else is taking their focus from the music. This Donnie, whose name I shall not mention, because I don't want that smart. I don't play like that. But she's got a friend, Diddy's little young thing.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
we always like, Diddy's got a nice little thing on his arm. How young is she? She's quiet as a mouse since all these things happened.
Yeah.
Miss Young Miami's got everything to say about everything. She's been quiet as a mouse. Wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight right now.
Yeah.
Oh, then you see her on live.
What, recently?
Yeah.
What's she talking about? Everything but?
No. So she was on live with
Double S.
another person.
Double S.
Yeah, that-
Double S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
Double S.
Yeah, that's I'm not. Yeah. Bro, hey,
I'm not
I'm a
talking about so
businessman.
solid.
No. Anyway, she was on live with said
Facts.
individual.
Yeah.
And they were reading the comments and bantering, and someone made a
And look,
rightful comment.
say something.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And that's my problem because I say all that to say this because when that was going on with Academics and Young Miami, who's Diddy's side piece because he's never officially made her his thing and she's happy with coming off the bench.
She's getting anyway.
Right? Queen Latifah and a lot of people was on Academics. Oh, you've always got something to say about women. You always got something to tear them down. My son, the rapper, the conscious rapper. All right, cool. If this is how you lot feel, I respect that.
Yep.
Where are you now?
Yep.
Where are you now that Puff D, Diddy, Diddly, Diddler, Puff Daddy, Puff Diddy, Brother Love, Love Under the Covers, whatever you want to call him.
That's
What are you saying now?
That's why he called himself Brother Love, because he don't.
Yeah, but where are they now? Where are those voices? Where are those voices that are so pro black women and protecting black women and all that? Where are you now?
Bro, the reality is, let's be honest, like, people can talk, like, if I'm, like, in the ends, cool. With the man there.
Yeah.
You know there was that guy that he's not on nothing. So if he did something, or even if he didn't, you will say something about him because you know he's not on nothing.
Yeah.
What I've heard is that Diddy is on stuff.
Didn't
he blow up? In her statement, she said when Kid Cudi was around her, humming and shit like a hummingbird, and Puff got wind of it, man blew up his car on some mafia movie shit.
He had Wale over a balcony.
Bruv,
Yeah, no.
this is mad,
He had
bruv.
Wale over my brother, my
Bro,
Nigerian brother.
Listen. If you read that lawsuit, to someone who's got no inkling about the music industry or hip hop or who these people are, they'll be like, "Wow, you're reading me a really good movie script. When is it coming out?" And you're like, "No, this is apparently what happened in real life. What are we doing?"
And that's my point. I think people are
It's
quiet
crazy.
because Diddy would pull up.
All right, I know we're gonna go to another intermission, but here's a question in regards to what we're talking about. Do you think that a lot of people are being quiet on this situation because in the time and era that these things were happening, it wasn't considered as a bad thing?
That's a good question.
So now
that's a good
we're
question.
in this era where it's like, whoa, that's not...
Think about the things that we did in the 90s that
I was never
probably
clapping
might
the next
have
man's
not.
cheek, though.
Or blowing up cars or anything like
Don't
that.
look at me like that, Rita. things that we did in the
We're going
90s.
by what P did to Cassie, right?
No. We're just talking about what happened in the culture, like parties, drinking, tables, ecstasy, dropping pills, going to hotels.
Choo-choo.
I never had a freak
Tell
off.
that girl
In
17,
fact, what
50.
is a freak off?
Yeah, what is it?
What is a freak off?
Why you ask that question and look my direction?
You mentioned
looked at
it.
the camera.
Because out of the man, then you're probably the one that's done that.
I don't even know what it is.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she That, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
is
come
all
on.
she
In his
wrote.
defense, you don't even know what it is.
Intermission period 1. This is the Fast Food Podcast, and I've got a record. I've got record of the week, right? And this gentleman is named Unknown T. He's got a new record out called Bon Appetit. Check it out. It's on all your DSPs right now. Let's go.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
On Twitter, there's a little midget woman doing it, bruv.
Sorry.
She's absolutely off the charts.
You know what? I have to
I couldn't
actually.
hate on her.
I had to research what a ceiling challenge was, you know. And when I saw it, I said, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah. Would you do the ceiling challenge?
Tape up my phone on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Tape up my phone on the ceiling.
Yeah, and then just rock out. No?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
no, I ain't got time for that.
It's interesting what bollocks goes viral, man.
And so many people do it.
But shout out to the twerkers, though. I'm not a hypocrite. I like seeing them cheeks
Well, I mean,
clapping for each other. But it's just weird. Like, where's the? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's the investment challenge?
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
That would never happen.
Right?
never.
Where's
It will happen. It will just never go viral.
Yeah, it's mad, and like you see people brocking up themselves trying to do it. Like you see them with the camera putting it up, and then the chair underneath them just collapse.
It's just
and then
it's entertainment.
it's like
What was it? What were they doing in lockdown?
The milk crate challenge.
Milk crate
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah, that was sensational.
Exactly.
Sensational. Yeah.
I wanna talk to you.
Yeah, it was
girl.
good. It was good.
I like the silhouette challenge used to come back.
Silhouette was heavy.
Put your head on my.
This is why I didn't really like. I thought it wasn't an inclusive enough campaign.
You wanted to get involved in it.
No. Because there were some people that there was no silhouette. It was just
Yeah. Just all body. Yeah. No, I hear you. No, I hear that.
we need to find ways to be more.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure.
You know?
Do you know what, E-Man? I'm sure they will. They will.
The Fast Food Podcast.
So this is Fat Joe on a news media outlet, talking about Young Thug's lyrics being,
Truly humbled under God.
would you say permissible? Is that the word you use? Permissible in court? You use it as evidence.
Evidence, yeah. Let's just add that is also Fat Joe that also said that his nickname Joey Crack was because people could see the crack of his bum.
Yeah.
And had nothing to do with the fact that
He was selling cocaine.
he was selling crack cocaine.
And that also draws to another point that kids don't do drugs.
So is this him protecting his political connections? Is that what we're doing? Or is he telling the truth about rappers lying?
I think he's been honest, but we've been okay. Like your R. Kelly investigation, we've been known rappers lie.
Say that, Joe. He has. Fat Joe has. Oh damn. See, there we go. See?
What was this breaking news or something?
I don't know.
What?
He's got a case coming with regards to.
The same case that all the rappers.
Oh shit!
Right, okay. So,
How did you knew about R. Kelly? How did you not see this case coming?
bro, I don't. I'm not in the streets like that. I'm a married man. See what I did there?
Yeah.
But my question is, all right, so I'm from the era where I thought, or I was brought up when rappers were spitting bars, they were spitting bars from their life.
Their life, yeah.
And what they lived and their experiences. Those are my favourite type of artists. Fat Joe saying he's lied in 90%, 95% of his lyrics. But I've known I think that's cap. What I'm going to be honest with you, that's cap. What Fat Joe is saying.
Yeah,
You know what
I
he's
know
doing.
because I know Fat Joe and the rumors behind Fat Joe, and he's a real one
yeah.
in the streets.
But you know what he's doing.
Talk to me.
He's basically just trying to deflect and just say that rappers in general lie, and they tend to rappers. Here's the best way I can say it. Rappers are the equivalent to wrestlers.
Right.
Steve Austin is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
It's just when that glass shatters and he walks through, that's him as a character turned up to 100%. It's him. It's just he's turned the dial up to 100%, and now you've got Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
He's basically saying that to try and get young Thug, which Thug, as we've known for decades, stands for truly humbled under God.
Yeah.
That
Because I'm a mug.
because pushing P is pushing positivity, by the way.
Because again, I'm a mug.
That he's just trying to get him some bail. Because Fat Joe is a very pivotal voice in the community. So if he's saying, I lie in 90+% of my rhymes, then that's trying like saying, hey guys, give Young Thug a bit of grace because...
He might be lying.
Right.
But this is the thing.
However, if you've said that you've lied in 95% of your songs, according to your own admission, you therefore, sir, are a liar. Which then means
You're lying right
whatever you say, I will not believe.
Yeah.
So when you're telling me, don't believe me then because I was lying then,
But
guess
believe me
what?
now.
I think you're lying now.
Well, thankfully for young, truly humbled under God, Fat Joe is not a witness in his case. So
Yeah.
it's all right.
He would have wrapped you up, rude boy.
He would have wrapped you right up.
Jiggy body.
Have you had friends or family members in relationships that potentially were toxic or not right for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've told them or have alluded to them that they're in a bad relationship?
Yes.
And I've lost a friend. Well, I don't say I've lost a friend, but the relationship has never been the same since.
Why?
Because they're stupid.
I'm not going to name names. I've told you this story before off mic.
Because they're
Right.
stupid.
I think I know. I think I know what you're talking about. But for the audience that don't know,
Hold on, let me quickly.
just don't use names or I'll bleep it out. It's calm.
Okay, basically,
Yeah.
I had a very good friend. You know of this person.
I think I do.
We were rolling like chalk and cheese.
5 and 6.
Batman and Robin. Scottie Pippen and Mike. Obviously, I was Mike. Obviously, don't get twisted. But like, yeah. And a situation occurred, and I said to said person, "Look, don't do that. This person is strictly for
This.
if you want to have entertainment.
Yeah.
Like going to the cinema, cool. But anything
Outside of
else,
that, yeah.
like dinner, bringing around the man them, and
Yeah.
this is the don't do that
Right.
because this person wanted to." As Bill Clinton once said, have sexual relations with me. No.
Right.
But I'm giving you the alley hoop to let you know this
Don't
is
go
the type
there.
of person they are
Right.
because I'm your friend.
I'm trying to protect you.
If you make a mistake after I've said to you don't do something,
That's
on
not,
you.
That's not even a mistake now. That's a deliberate bad decision.
right. But
Yeah.
that's on you. And when the ramifications of your bad mistake happen, you can't then go and say, oh, Drizzy, but where was I? It's like, yo,
True.
I gave you the heads up.
True.
As a friend, I gave you the heads up to avoid that mistake. You did it. Anyway, situation happened. Certain things happened involving someone I was dating at the time. And they used a certain tactic to speak to the person that I was dating to get information about someone.
Right.
And they basically said, and I quote, "Tell me what you know, otherwise I'm going to tell you everything I know about Dre." Now,
Wait,
I don't
what?
know why I have to catch a stray grenade bullet,
Yeah, for that.
John Rambo meets John Wick spraying of
On
bullets.
something that I've warned you about.
And then it's like, well, tell me what you know. Otherwise, I'm just going to tell you all the information I know about this guy that he probably, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And what is this information? So I had to cut it off. It was just like, hey, for my sanity and for me not getting caught up in that passa and you not getting hurt, best we just know.
Because Rita, it's a tricky situation, and I don't know if you've been in it, but maybe you'll explain. You know that your friend is in a bad place, and you know that the relationship that they're in ain't working, and you have to tiptoe around them, or you don't. How do you? How have you approached that?
I'll be honest. I mind my business.
Really?
I mind my business. I be on the roller coaster with you. So when you're down, I'm gonna be the one person to lift you up. When you're up, I'll be up with you.
There,
Right.
yeah.
Because you lose friends. You lose friends, and that is that.
Because you're
But
too.
if your man try to move to me though, you're gonna know about it. And if you don't want to chat to me, you better not chat to him either.
right.
But that's the frustrating thing.
Yeah.
Like she said, she's on the roller coaster with you, right?
If I talk,
She's on the roller coaster with you, right?
Yeah.
But then your man or your girl makes a pass at me, and then I say, Morgs, this is pre-marriage, yeah?
Yeah.
Morgs, Brandy
Yeah.
wanted me to be her coke. But I'm letting you know because you're the
I know that
pineapple
you're
juice.
No,
you're the-
100%.
Yeah,
Right. And then you say
Or you're
to
the
me,
apple juice.
but then you act up on me
No, you
and
can't.
stay with her.
Nah, you can't do
And
that.
like, I'm your brethren that you've known for time, and I'm giving you the red flag heads up.
But yeah, but he
100%.
broke.
The energy's never the same.
That's a
but
code. That's a
let's
code.
Let's
He
be
broke.
honest.
He broke that
Let's
code.
be honest.
Yeah, I would never. If my friend tells me that my man has moved to them, that man's gone because there's no. And there's certain people will lie, but you know your people.
Yeah.
but-
You
but-
know your
but-
people.
It's true.
I hear that and I agree.
But we're podding.
entirely. But can we pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pod.
Yeah. All right. So if we're podding now,
It was a question, though.
Yeah.
It was a question. It was your opinion.
yeah. Now if we're podding,
Pod.
although we can all have our opinions on what we would or wouldn't do in said circumstance, I feel like once you're in said position,
Yeah.
the way that you maneuver is very much related to how much you feel for the person who has done X, Y, or Z.
Right.
Example,
I agree.
if you're deeply in love with said person,
Yeah.
this person can tell you the sky is purple. All of a sudden, you blink twice and be like, actually, yeah, I can see a hint of purple. No, you can't. But all of a sudden, because of this infatuation, because I don't call that love, that you have for this person, whatever they say or whatever they've said, now to some degree feels like a different...
My bad.
I'm not snitching.
This is very rude, isn't it? Oh,
Like,
I'm listening.
You're all of a sudden in a position where you might contemplate what is or isn't true.
Right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
and it's a double-edged sword because, as Rita said, you just be like, you know what? I don't mind my business because this ain't a three-way relationship. This is a two-way
100%.
relationship, right? So you might be like collecting the missteps of their partner in your head, like, oh, okay, I see that, but you know what? It's not my place to say that. Oh, okay, I see that, but it's not my place. And you're just gathering information in your head. And then should your friends, you might give your friend little breadcrumbs to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
And then when they get to the point they see it for themselves, and then you might have the conversation.
Yeah,
like,
because
look,
I don't like.
Because I want to be there when my friend's down.
Yeah,
Because you're going to see it.
Yeah.
I'm a true believer God shows you.
I wanna
So
see-
when my friend sees that, I need to make sure you're okay to still come to me.
I want to
Okay,
see
so
my.
if
I want to see my friend down.
Wow.
I want to see my friend
I
down.
want to see my friend
course.
down. You know why I want to see my friend down? Because I want to see my friend. I want my friend to understand what it is. I want him or her to know this is what I've been trying to tell you
Tell
for
you.
ages.
But you're not trying to hear
And
it.
because I'm not in that place where this is
you don't hear,
this is my this
you
is just this is my
feel.
this is what the place I'm in. I'm all ears when the relationship's going good, and I'm all ears when the relationship's going bad. But there'll be a point in my time where I ain't got time for your relationship no more and the fuckery that's going on in it. And
I
so
don't
when
really
you
care.
come to me to talk to me, I'm going to say to you, bro, I told you a million times, allow it. Or I've told you. Or I might, you know, like some friends you might have to be nicer. You
Yeah.
might have to kind of
Sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
Do you
might
feel
have to
like you deserve
dress
this?
it up a bit.
That's
yeah.
my thing. Do you
Try and-
feel like you
yeah.
deserve this?
But
Do you know your worth?
Exactly. But after a certain period of time, it's like, bro, like
you like it.
you're enjoying this shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
You want to be clearly this is what you like. So
If you like it, who am I to stop your fun? You know what I'm
But then my
saying?
question
true.
is, so let me ask you this, Rita. You see one of your friends' man with a next gal, that's his new gal. You've seen it.
Yeah.
No one told you.
Oh,
You-
is he still with my friend though?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling my friend.
You're telling your friend.
100%.
Oh, so you are going to speak up then?
Of course I'm going to speak up.
No, but you just said 2 seconds ago that you mind your business.
I mind my business when my friend tells me stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to say, I can't tell you what to do.
Right.
I can't tell anyone because I don't like being told what to do. So who the hell am I to tell you?
So if you now see it, you
Oh,
tell
I'm telling
her,
you, yeah, because I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw it.
And then she decides to whatever lie he spun, she's whatever he cooked, she ate.
Hit her with a Peter Parker's.
What you do?
I've had a position where I've seen that before, and I've told someone, and
They decided to stay.
they stayed, and they told me they were like, "Oh, okay, well, he said blah blah blah." I said, I saw what I saw. Whatever you want to believe, believe, because I've told you what I said, and I'm not going to be fighting over your man, to be showing for you to be like, yeah, she's right, and no, you believe what you want to believe. If you don't want to believe me, I just saw what I saw.
So what? Because Rita explained herself.
Yeah.
What she's saying is, if you bring your pasa to me, I'm minding my business because I've not seen any of it. Because one person's story is one person's story. You're not hearing from his side of the story in regards to, and he might be telling the truth, but your friend's telling it to you how she wants you to hear it. Yeah. She wants that sympathy vote.
Because she needs to spin it.
But if Rita sees with her own eyes, someone's in the club getting finger popped by her friend's man, she's like, hey, I'm telling you this because I've seen it with my eyes.
And your man's going to see that I see you too.
Right. You can't
we're all going to see. You're going to see me, I'm going to see you.
So basically, it's like you seen your friend's man eating someone's box in the toilet.
Oh my God!
Like
What?
you videoed it and they saw you video it.
I wouldn't be recording it. I'd be like, hey, look at the camera. Hey, it's me.
Do you stop though?
Dominic Soler.
Do you stop? Like if someone says to you, hey, look, the camera is here. Do you stop?
Do I stop?
Do you give it a salute? Like
First and foremost, I will never,
ever,
under no circumstance,
on God's green earth,
be ever caught in that position.
Do we know the guy's name?
Capo, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Don Capo.
Yeah,
That man there, you know.
Dominic, you can rest
come
up
out.
now.
You can come out.
Dominic Soler, it's been 10 years.
Take your slippers off, put some sneakers on, and walk outside, bro. Touch some grass. It's all right.
Smell the fresh air.
Yes, it's all right, bro.
There's a new polecat in town.
It's mad though because they brought him back into it again. So it's like, oh,
No, it's the season though.
It was a passing of the baton.
They brought him back
But it's
again.
the season. Listen, December is known for many things.
Yeah.
Christmas, festive season,
Yeah.
Christmas
Dominic
Carol,
and-
and Dominic.
and
That's the season.
It's a season where
It's the season for Nyamin Batty.
Hey, it's clockwork.
Oh shit!
There's 12 months in the year, but like 1 month,
It's for the
it's
fuckery.
for Dominic.
it's the bit where he's done nyamming her out, and then he's gone to try beat or he's trying to get
And
head,
she said-
and she's pushed.
She pushed him away and said, the destination
gonna
point
eat
is
it."
still there. And he was like,
Yolanda.
all right
Yes.
then. Okay, I'll just go back to where I was.
Bro, I swear, in one of them angles, I saw his bottom lip touch the toilet seat. I promise you.
Oh no!
I promise you, one of them angles, it looked like he might just have licked the bit of piss that was left there. He might just have.
You know what? That's not sensational. Listen, all right, who? Okay,
Sensational.
which it is not. All right, okay. Let me ask. Okay, let's.
Oh my god!
Because we're podding.
We're podding. Yeah,
All right. Who is someone that your wife would give you a whole pass for? Who's a crush? Don't act like you don't have one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on.
No.
I need.
I'll say Beyonce.
I need Beyonce. Yeah. Right. I'm coming back to you. Who are you?
No,
Who's
I
you
wouldn't
got?
say Beyonce for
Oh,
me.
sorry.
Definitely not.
Okay.
What a whole pass.
Like your wife would say, you know what? It's your
don't know
birthday.
my
It's
wife.
a celebrity. It's a
She
celebrity.
ain't giving him no
Why
whole pass.
thinking no cool passport? No, he can't even think about it. He's not allowed.
All right. Who's your celebrity crush then?
Carol Vorderman.
Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, this is gonna be.
I just need one, E. I know you got like a Rolodex of them. I just need one.
London.
I
Just
know you're
one.
bad as me.
Lauren London.
Okay, Rita.
Do you know what? I'm thinking about it. I don't think I have one. You know,
You don't have a celebrity crush?
I don't. I'll be honest. I'm
type of
no.
monster
You just
are
like
you,
you just
man?
like normal dons.
Spencer around the corner.
I like what I like, innit?
So lives at the top of
But I'll
Morley's.
be honest. I never really thought. Oh yeah, I would.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. Man like Jojo, I need a celebrity crush for you.
Jojo like some big batty African.
Fantasia, he's gonna say.
I feel like you might say like a Thames or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thames. All right, cool. I'm gonna go Nia Long.
I was gonna say Meg Thee Stallion, but
No, we'll take that.
Oh.
He doesn't even want the whole pass.
Trying to say them cheeks are like the logo on the polo shirt. All right, cool. All right, so
I'm
Thames,
glad that was off mic.
Laura London, you said Cara Vorderman,
You know what? I'll go for Anthony Joshua, you know.
Anthony
Yeah.
Joshua.
Yeah, when
I'm gonna say Nia Long just for the top of my head, right?
Okay.
We're in a club.
Get along.
We're in a club.
We're in a club. Thames is there. Anthony Joshua's there. Lauren London's there. Cara Vorderman's there. Nia Long is there.
Right.
What's going on?
They give us the little. This party's popping, but everyone's focused over there. Come.
All right.
Go to the bathroom.
Why? Why?
Thames says Thames, Lauren London, Cara Vorderman, Nia Long. Anthony Joshua says, what are we saying? You want to get a little
Yeah,
sample in?
Yeah, I would immediately say my car's downstairs. Let's go.
No, I would immediately say
I don't like how he throws these little.
Extra
Yeah,
no. In that scenario, I would be the woman in that position.
Are you getting this on camera, yeah? This guy, he's part of the Gucci gang, you can tell. He's part of the Gucci gang.
I'm not
Part of the Gucci gang.
I'm not mad at that.
what's the context? Because all them men have been brained off in the club.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
but let's be honest. Let's be honest.
You're doing what was seen in the video too. Thames, Nia Long, Cara Vorderman.
Carol Border's doing it to me.
So you telling me you've all had something done in the toilet? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, I mean,
No,
what was the question? I didn't pay attention to the question.
no. Freak off. You fell a freak off in the toilet.
No, you know what? I'm a grown man.
I remember being in Ireland one year.
Island.
1 year. 1 year he was in Ireland, guys.
Stop,
1 year.
Just stop. I've had enough of this shit. Just stop. Just stop, because it's not going to end with Guinness. Just stop. Just stop.
No, okay, hold on. Since we're podding, let's pod.
Because
innit?
we're podding.
Like,
We're
yeah,
podding.
like number one, 90% of the man them I know
Yeah.
have had some form of intercourse or interaction with a female
In the club.
In a toilet.
In the club.
Of something. I didn't say in the club. I said in a toilet of
In the
some
club.
capacity.
Yeah, no, I haven't done it in the toilet.
Yeah, like you might have gotten head, you might have gone to
I've done it in
several
a park.
toilets.
In the park.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Park life.
Underneath the tree, nature.
Different.
Earthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the park.
Isn't it? He means in
You're
his
not allowed-
garden.
you're not allowed
He's
to
talking
do
about his
that, Joe.
garden.
In the park, you know.
Indecent exposure.
You mean the garden, right? In the garden.
Okay.
The garden.
So my thing is, if the video was the other way around,
Yeah.
and he was receiving fellatio,
Wouldn't matter, would it?
Yeah, not that it wouldn't matter. My first question is, like, they were at the 12 drinks dance. Yeah, my first question is, big man.
You know a lot of info.
Yeah, I know a lot. Trust
dance.
me, I'm well informed.
I didn't even know what drinks had on the menu, but carry on. All right, this guy.
My first question is, big man, you're dripped out. Where's your car?
How do you know he was dripped out anyway? You couldn't even see
I don't know
what
why
he
I
was
found
wearing.
that funny.
I'll show you now.
I don't know why I find that funny. But then again, he was dripped out because he was in the toilet on his knees.
Yeah.
See,
He
wow.
was- he-
As soon as I open
but
it,
he
look at what's there. Look at what's there. Dior jacket.
Yeah, but E-Man, he clearly he
was dripped out.
He likes
dripped out.
Like he
In
likes
the bathroom.
he likes giving gal head. The thing
No,
about it
because
is,
I don't have nothing.
he's
He's
known
known capo. Yeah, that's his thing.
He's
Capo
not.
likes that.
Oh, so he's head captain, yeah?
Yeah, that's why they call him capo. He's a bet.
Yo,
That kind of horniness.
yeah.
That level is dangerous.
Deadly.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what kind of level of horniness can make me in my Amiri jeans get on my knees
In the
in the
toilet.
toilet.
First of all, what do we know the context around it? Was it his missus? Was it?
That's
a
what I
series?
said. That's what I said when I saw it.
Apparently she's in. Sorry, let Inspector Dick tell you. Yeah,
Inspector. You call the man Inspector Deck.
he's got all the info. He's got all the info.
He's going to say, 1 second. I will let you know.
A few things have come to light.
Yeah.
A few things have been brought to our attention
Okay.
within the office.
Yeah. We had to thoroughly. I went French, you know.
We had to thoroughly
Yeah.
look into this particular
And examine the evidence on hand.
We've had to revisit the location.
Yeah. Scene of the
Just to
crime.
understand the vicinity.
Yeah.
You know.
You know that's a crime now, right?
What?
Like what they did.
It's a crime.
What in the cubicles?
You're not meant to
Yeah.
do things like that publicly
Can't
anymore.
do that,
That's a
bro.
crime.
I don't say it like that. Like I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, well, bruv, this is the guy that solved the R. Kelly case and bust it wide open. But he doesn't know the laws of pause. Yeah. Sorry,
Pause that.
You're right. Bruv, what? Nah, man.
So this is the information.
Of course not allowed.
This is the
Anyway, go on,
information.
continue.
The young lady who's allegedly called Yolanda. What her name?
oh, shit.
By the way,
wow.
what her
Found out
name?
names and all
The
sorts.
Yolanda with the
Yeah,
nani.
someone bust open
Yeah,
the
with a
yeah.
fat naan
names.
bread.
Yeah, she
Yolanda.
bust it open and pulled it to the
Side.
anyway.
Land right here, sir.
You really zoomed in on that, didn't you?
So
Yolanda.
young Yolanda.
Young savage.
You know her age as well, by any chance?
She's mid-30s.
Oh, okay.
Nasty girl.
Oh shit!
All right, go on.
So Yolanda is
Inspector's talking,
engaged
go for it.
to be married. It is alleged that the person who's now been set free, hopefully by this, was in the event.
Oh no.
Hold on, wait. She was engaged
Yeah, she
to
is.
someone else, not this man.
No.
No. Oh, that's not a partner.
No, that's not a
spoiler
partner.
alert.
No. Explain.
Who is she?
That's not a man.
What's the man?
Sorry, I thought you knew. That's not a man.
I thought you.
No.
She got bamboozled by the Dior.
Yeah. And
the rose gold rollie.
and the licking of the lips on
But how
Snapchat.
you know that shit's real anyway? Half the time people be wearing fake shit. You can't just go by that.
True. But
very true.
if you got that drip, you got to have a whip.
Yeah.
Do you know if he's got a whip? Do we know if he's got has he got a car? Do you know?
He's got a mouth.
Not yet. And that's what gets him around. That's what gets him around.
Hello.
Yo.
Oh. Yeah, so basically Yolanda
Yeah.
has
cheating.
has a fiance who was allegedly in the dance,
Right.
which makes it even. I believe this was sprinkle that was added to the story. I don't believe that he was
Extra
there
seasoning,
because
yeah.
if he was there,
Mazzolini. And you're still engaged?
and Capo's still alive.
El Cap- no.
El Capitan.
Head
Anyway,
captain.
So my thing is the information that has reached my desk is that Yolanda then went to the police the following day.
Oh, yeah, I saw this
yeah.
bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plot
because
twist. Hideous.
yeah, so Yolanda then
I was
went
all
to
trying
the
to
police.
move on.
No, hideous.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
more, bro.
So
Wait for
Yolanda
it.
then went to the police and claimed that she did not give consent to the video being published or to the video
took the
being
video?
recorded.
Wait,
took the video?
Wait. Hold on.
There
I
was
mean, you
angles.
shouldn't be
I've got
doing it
angles.
anyway,
I've got all the videos if you want.
Hold on.
Doing it
Sorry.
in a public place, what do you think is going to happen?
So you get to speak to the police, and the first thing you say to the police is,
Incriminate yourself.
I did not give consent to this being filmed. Not, oh yeah, this guy did what he did.
No. Wait.
Okay, sorry. There's more. Okay, I didn't see that part. Good. Sorry, Inspector.
So she said I did not give consent for the video. Also, I was extremely intoxicated.
Got him.
I was made to. I
old
was
chestnut.
made to be intoxicated and wasn't in full control and in full
aware of what's going on.
In full decision capacity to agree or not agree with what was going
didn't
on.
look
Okay,
like
now,
Wait.
She didn't
yeah,
look like she
because
was.
I need to represent my client. Go ahead, though.
Therefore, she would like to report the incident. Before you proceed, I will just say that the video evidence that has come forward says you're full of shit
Yeah.
and you knew exactly where your downtown was and you knew exactly that you needed to move the dirty black underwear you had on to the side to give clear entrance. Therefore, I believe that your case is now dismissed.
And on behalf of my client, head captain, I believe that he is a victim based on what has been said.
You're
because
a victim.
He offered to give you the things, and you
said
clearly
no.
said to him,
No,
you need to
exactly.
take your tongue and land it right there. You gave the exact flipping
Coordinates.
coordinations like it was a GPS. Bruv, the right altitude,
45,
everything.
latitude. Yep, she did it.
But we move.
Fast Food Podcast, Morgan Heights, Drizzy Sankofa, Freckles. Special guest E-Man in the building. Special guest Rita in the building. Shout out to Jojo Montana. Recently, a few people in the red pill space have lost their channels. We heard about Fresh and Fit. We heard about there's another person recently that's lost their channel.
Fresh and Fit.
We know the Sneakos. We know certain ilks. They've been gone for a bit. Andrew Tate, etc. But recently, this Donette, who we spoke about recently in the season, Pearl from Just Pearly Things, her channel has been demonetized recently because, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of explanations to why. There's Twitter, things she said on Twitter. There's her content that she made with some underage kids. Not porn, but she does like these street interviews and stuff like that. And apparently, one of the sisters of one of the girls that she interviewed reported her. But basically, I think we discussed it when Nick Fuentes went on her channel, who's a known pussyhole and racist, was on there. I thought that would be her. I thought that was going to be something that would have been the
nail in the coffin.
The catalyst, I would say.
The jury's out.
Yeah. So
Privilege.
Rita,
Aura.
which is this is perfect because you've been on a podcast before.
I have, yeah.
First and foremost, what was that like?
I already done my research on her, so I know that she tries to manipulate whatever you say. Yeah. She'll just twist it up.
Right.
So
How did the connection happen though? How did she reach out?
She had someone reach out.
So what, is randomly reached out to you, or did they?
Yeah, they reached out to me. I was never going to reach out to her.
Right.
Yeah, but they reached out to you because
on a DM thing.
DM, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll be honest. She only talks to you on the show.
Right.
Like, she walks in, she will just stay quiet.
So there's no engagement.
She is so awkward.
Right. And hit record, and then she's got
That's when she's
million
talking.
questions to ask. Okay.
After, she's gone. Like, she's gone.
We wouldn't get invited on that.
What was the I haven't seen that episode. Is that episode on road?
Yeah.
It's out.
It's out. She does it live. What are you talking about?
No, but the episode that you're in.
Yeah, it's live.
Okay,
Like,
I need to see that.
You're live.
Streaming
Live as well, yeah.
Yeah. What was the conversations on?
Should men be... would you be okay with a man that's emotional?
Right.
Stuff like that, and how women portray themselves a certain way. That's why we're getting people that are just less married. But to be honest, she's not even married herself.
No.
She's not married
That's
herself.
the irony. The only thing.
Have you seen her ex-boyfriend? Don't come at us.
She
problem.
does talk like she's been in like a 50-year marriage, and she has
Or
all the knowledge.
Like she talks like she's cracked the game.
Yeah. But she just chooses to be single because
Yeah.
it would damage the brand, right?
Yeah, no. She.
No.
No. I think the reality is,
No answer.
even the way that she carries herself, like it's almost like she doesn't want to be viewed as attractive, even if she tried, she wouldn't be.
She'll tell you she's 4 out of 10. Something like
that
that.
what she
That's
said?
what she'll say. And for me, I was just like, I'm 10 out of 10. And she was like, what makes you think that? I said, because of the person that I am.
Yeah.
You're mad. Like, if I don't believe in myself, I don't expect you to look at me any different.
Yeah. I know that. I know the red pill conversations are based on
Yeah,
that. on
like
that-
she proper brings you down. But with the guests we had, it was me and my friend as well. And I had another friend that she did actually get onto. But me and my friend, like, we were just smart about it. Like,
Right.
you couldn't come at us.
Right.
There was no way. I'm not letting you twist anything.
Do you know one thing I will say about her is this? Some of the points she makes are very much right message, wrong messenger.
Yeah. Or the way it's packaged.
Yeah.
The messenger is wrong. The message is right, but the way the message is delivered.
Is again, we had a fellow one of us, that he's gone now, Mr. KS.
Oh, yeah. The god.
Yeah.
The god of it. King. Man. Kevin Samuels, man. My G. That's my guy.
He was exactly that. What he was saying wasn't wrong, but the way
delivery.
he delivered wasn't necessarily the most
Eloquent.
eloquent or loving or whatever.
Constructive
However,
way.
another argument could be made that some people, you can't be nice to them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Some people, that's how they digest that information.
And then
Yeah.
the thing is that, which is true, is that, for example, you just said you're a 10 out of 10. Now, by the way, I'm not disputing that. You're a 10, yeah? Cool.
For our international
I was
listeners,
also
Peng,
going by personality, not just looks, by the way. You know,
but
obviously everyone's got something to work on, but that's life, isn't
But
it?
with these people, when they're saying, oh, you're a 10 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 or whatever, they're basically speaking on appearance only.
100%.
Yeah, but people who speak on their appearance only they'll say they're 10 out of 10 and they're not. So
Yeah.
So that's the
What did you say?
so in red pill
was just-
in
I thought it was me.
red pill community, the question will be asked: are you a 10 out of 10? And that person said, I'm a 10 out of 10. And their point of that is that you're not 10 out of 10 based on
What you look
where
like.
they're asking the question from, which is based on looks. But they
Based
don't.
on
They
looks.
never say, do you think looks wise?
No, but the K
used to. He used to. But with her, it seems like she says that
she
to
does.
give you a false
She
narrative
asks
to
you. It's
jump.
like us going around the table now, and I'm saying, rate yourself out of 10. But when I rated myself, I said, I'm not rating myself by just my looks. I said, we've all got something to work on.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to rate myself down to make you feel better.
yeah.
I'm a solid 6.
Why, you got bad personality?
Nah, if anything, my personality is what keeps me up. I'm a solid 6 out of 10.
See, when we start doing these rating things,
I just did that just to draw you out.
yeah, I know you tried.
No. I know. You see how
He was like, really, I got to rate myself out of 10.
No.
But we should all rate each other.
I know this is kind of like a mini trigger for it.
But Rita, it's when you do, and this is, and that's the finesse of these red pillars. The
100%.
finesse of the red pillars is trying to draw you out to answer the question so they can clap back.
Yeah.
because it's the answer.
Because they have a clap
They're
back already.
They're waiting
Yeah.
for your answer.
They want
But
you
the
to
thing
put
is,
yourself high so they can just
Every
start
single
tearing you
one of
down.
us are going to look like a 10 out of 10 to someone, innit? And that's what I said.
But that's the thing.
That is the difference. You can't judge me.
And I can't really judge myself.
Judge you.
Like, I will act like I'm a big head. I will act like I'm
what'd
the
you say
guy.
you are?
But I would only get that answer from somebody who I'd get someone to rate me.
Yeah.
I would never rate myself.
Yeah.
You're going to be with someone that rates 10 out of 10, right? Because
No,
personality-wise,
not necessarily.
100%.
No, why not? Why?
100%.
Because my personality might not be 10 out of 10. My personality
No,
might be...
but the full package. What I'm saying is, if you downgrade yourself, that's how people are going to look at
But
you.
why do we... But why... the question is to you is, why do you perceive it as downgrading?
To be honest, I shouldn't be asked what I think I am out of 10.
This is my point.
Because it doesn't.
But
It
if you're going
shouldn't
to ask
matter
me,
what.
I'm not going to allow you to...
But this is my point. It's a draw out. And this is why when you said it to me, why I went
that's
into
like,
that
yeah,
mode.
I know.
Because it's like...
no, it triggers you. That's why.
It's like... I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a 4. I'm not going to say I'm an 8. I'm not going to say I'm a 1. I'm not going to say I'm a 10. I would rather someone who admires me or somebody who's interested in me to give me that validation.
100%. 100%.
Like, oh, that's my wife. Hey, what do you think of me out of 10? What would you give me?
My man's going to be 10 out of 10. I'm going to think you're 10 out of 10. Why am I with you otherwise?
But
just generally, as a person, you're enough for me.
Yeah.
I do feel that what someone else... Listen, you have to hold yourself in a regard that someone else who sees you and interacts with you is going to hold you in that same regard. Yeah. So if you want to hold yourself in the regard, the highest of highs, and that doesn't mean you're a dickhead or you're cocky or anything like that. You could be the most humble, personable person, but you hold yourself at the highest regard. Whoever meets you and chats to you, or if it's on a friendship, on a relationship, they have to meet you up there.
But there's some
it's about knowing your worth.
But some people's worth is butters.
No,
but that's
true.
But
fine.
they shouldn't be. That's because they got issues.
But some people's worth is butters. Some people's looks is butters, and some people are butters.
Why are you attacking me?
Don't do that. So now imagine, right? This is not just hypothetically.
Okay. Yeah.
That said person we're talking about is butters all around. Turns around and says to you, "Oh, I'm a 10." You're gonna look at them like, "Bruv, don't do." Yeah. Bruv, what are we doing here?
But are they explaining themselves?
Your teeth's missing. You got no teeth. Bruv, you don't. I swore you said you only had a bath on Monday. Bruv, your crepes you've been wearing them crepes for about 10 days in a row, bro. You don't wash your legs. You got odd socks on, my G, and you're trying to tell me you're 10 out of 10.
They're rating themselves as 10 out of 10. You don't have to rate them. I said, and this is exactly what I said in the Pearly show. There's someone for everyone. There is someone that's going to rate you 10 out of 10.
But Rita, what I'm saying to you is, we're having a conversation based on you giving them an answer. You don't give the answer. You don't. If someone goes to you, what do you rate yourself? I'm not telling you that. What you trying to do to me? You trying to draw me out?
Okay, no, right, but
you're waiting for the okie doke.
Yeah, to hit me with the haymaker, right? But what Rita's saying is that like you have to, even if it's just to yourself, you have to have. I don't care if you want to put it as a number or a standard for yourself, and you can't budge. If you put yourself at the top of the mountain, you cannot budge. If someone's at the bottom calling for you. Rita, I'm down there. Come check me out, bro. I'm up here. You've got me up there.
But you could say then you word it like I rate myself highly. I rate myself highly as a person.
I explain why I rate myself 10 out of 10.
But you're not giving yourself a number.
Because
standards.
Pearl and the blue pill and the red pill lot will go. We're talking about okay. So if you rate yourself out of 10 out of 10, why are you not on a Cosmopolitan magazine on the front cover?
But you're going by looks then?
Yeah.
That's because black people don't make the magazines.
So when I was on there, I explained myself. I said, I'm not going by just how I look.
Yeah.
I said, I rate because I know my worth.
All round.
Yeah, I love me and someone, and then someone is, there's someone for everyone.
And
I even said to her, I said, there's someone that's going to think you're a 10 too.
Rita, you don't need to lie on a podcast. You're not on a podcast, you don't need to lie on this one.
I troll Pearl every day on Twitter and talk about her. All of that. I'm in her comments all the time.
Just try, I know what you did.
Yeah.
Just try to promote the thing.
I'm in there.
To be fair though,
make sure you hashtag fastest podcast after everyone does, yeah? Just to get the exposure.
With our show, it was quite decent. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't. You couldn't get much out of us.
What we originally said on the show is that because I watched her original stuff, especially when she was Sarah Garvey.
Yeah,
her content was a lot better. Yeah. It was more rounded. Yeah. When he left, and then that she had that racist Donny on there. Mm-hmm. That's when I was disappointed in her content because I was just like, now you're trying to grift, which is what she is now. Everyone calls her a grifter.
Yeah.
She's just somebody that wants to jump on different bandwagons to get volume, to get views, and it's not really. Like, you come to the Fast Food Podcast for entertainment. If that's all you come for, that's cool. Yeah. But we're not gonna manipulate the podcast just to get views so that we can. But
I think her stats come from like America, you know. I to be honest, I would love to know where her stats come from.
Yeah, I always thought she was American.
Gives her money to run the podcast.
I always thought she was American, but
she's copying views, bro.
She's American.
Oh, okay.
I think she's.
But is she based over here though?
She's based here, yeah.
Okay, I thought she was based over there.
She is, but her studio was here.
And then she's got loads of siblings.
She got she's got 9 or 10.
Would you, if she sent out the invite?
No.
No.
I see a couple man from other podcasts go on their show, rubbing up against her, taking pictures with her, like it's the lick, and
now
it's interesting.
Now, I don't mind you being a fox being invited into the chicken coop. I'm using that as an analogy.
Right.
But if you're the fox going into the chicken coop, I would appreciate if you rock shit up.
Yeah.
Like, let the other chickens know, oh shit, hang on a minute, there's a fox in the coop
Yeah.
and running around. But if you're going in, you're pandering.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of panders, which I think is leading to our next topic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unnecessary pandering.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Celebrity Get Me Out of Here.
Oh gosh, yeah.
How do we feel about that situation? Could you give some context for us, Rita?
To be honest, I've only seen her stuff on TikTok. My FYP page.
Did you see? Did you see the actual?
I saw the clip that was going around. I
clip.
don't know if it's the full context. It probably isn't because it's only a clip. But basically, from what I remember, backstory for those that don't know, this social media influencer has been not invited. Well, whatever. I don't know how the process goes. Is on I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here, where they go to a part of Australia and they do all these trials and they live basically in the forest. It's like a polished version of Bear Grylls.
Right.
And basically, there was a conversation that happened between her and another celeb, as they labeled on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he said to her, "I'm old enough to be your father." In context of a conversation they were having.
Yep.
And she took it in a way that I don't think he meant it. I
Yep.
think he meant it in regards to, like, I'm at an age where you could be my daughter. In that way, like, you literally could be my
100%.
daughter.
I didn't think anything was wrong with it.
And she flipped it on its head and she made it. Now, she made it a thing. Now, a lot of people pushing back on this because they're saying, well, she's lost her parents. Apparently, she lost her parents.
Oh damn!
this year.
I didn't know that.
Like both of them or something like that.
Right.
So it's traumatizing,
Yeah.
using the word father, this, that, and the third, which I understand. And I hope she finds peace, and I hope the memories of her parents that she shared with them helps her in a time of need in regards to, like, missing them.
Right.
The only question I have is, are we no longer saying, sorry, can you just expand on that, please? Can you just explain to me what you mean by saying you're old enough to be my father? Just so I understand before I respond. Because the clips I've seen of her, stuff is being said and she doesn't listen.
Yep.
She's always quick to have a response while the person's talking. And it's like, sometimes, baby girl, you could just listen, gather your thoughts together, and deliver an argument where they'll be like, well, shit, there's nothing else to say.
But I think he was talking about age, wasn't he?
That's
Before
apparently-
they spoke, before that clip,
Yeah.
he's talking about how he's old. He's like, I'm old.
So I'm at an age
so he's
in my
talking
life-
about age.
Yeah. If me and your
that's-
mum hooked up, the age you are now would make me your daddy.
Yeah.
That's what I was taking from it.
And I don't think she needed to go all the way over the top like she did.
She was right at the moment, wasn't she? It was the next day.
Was it the next
I'm
day?
sure it was the
But
next
normally when you sleep on an argument that you had, either you go, before you go to bed, you either resolve the argument or you wake up the next day and forget about it.
Right.
Then she just went off and is like, yo. And this guy, from what I've seen him on, he seems like a very mild-mannered
He's the
type
guy.
of guy.
He's the guy who got from that dating show that does all the. He's like the concierge, or he's like a.
I think I know what you're talking
No, when they
about.
go on the dating shows where they meet at a hotel or a restaurant, they meet each other for the first time.
Oh,
They
first
go-
date.
First date, that's it. I knew Jojo watched it, yeah.
There you go. That's that Donny there. That Donny
It's
there.
our first
And-
date.
Say no more. I respect that.
Say no more. Okay, fair enough.
Which, hold on. Wait. I'm going to get back to what he just said because he
Right.
made a very interesting point that's always confused me about what's going on right now. Why? First of all, it's a two-parter. I don't understand why she felt she needs to go on the show. Now, some people are like, oh, well, she's on the come up, she needs the exposure. Why don't you go on British Bake Off and make cakes and stuff?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Why
saying.
not go on Dancing with the Stars and do that?
But
You're
this
going
is-
on these shows
You're not managing yourself properly.
where the public
are
are going to make a
scrutinise
quick.
you.
It's the same thing with Love Island, but just on a lesser scale because the Love Island demographic is not the same as I'm a Celebrity demographic.
Yeah.
Get me out of it. So the it's normally the Beths, the Sandras, the Agathas that are watching I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of it. The Johns, the Daves, and you know what they're like. They're very passive.
Yeah.
So any little thing, you just twirl your hair and go, oh, this is
Yeah.
a lock of mine. They were like, oh, well, what are them not doing right here? And I just feel like she's pandering to the wrong crowd, and she's just giving herself all this aggro. I see people online, oh yeah, she's so annoying, she's so disgusted. And it's like, you don't know this person. You're just looking at them for a TV screen and coming to your own assumptions. Now, back to what Joe said, which is confusing to me. Everyone's got smoke for Nigel Farage, right? How is this guy even given platforms to further spread his message and his ideologies?
Understand that there's two things that we have to take into consideration when we're looking at these things. Number one is ratings.
Yeah, that's the most important.
That's
for
number
them.
one.
Yeah,
It's entertainment.
And not so much even entertainment.
the ratings, sponsorships,
Ratings don't equate to entertainment, because the most entertaining shit has the worst ratings, because they can't push a narrative because you're entertained by it. You understand what I'm trying to say? You're enjoying that. But when people tune in to watch this, because some people have said, oh, I want to see how other people are going to react to him.
Yeah, and his ideologies.
I want to see if anyone's going to stick it on him.
Yeah.
You understand? And then the next thing is...
Because it's entertaining.
The next thing is, like someone made a point, I can't remember who said this, but it's a very, very valid point. We're in London, we're in and around like different cultures and communities, etc. And we completely forget that there's a whole nother England that we are not.
And that's my point.
And we only see them during referendums or elections. And when something happens on TV.
And that's my point. That's the majority of that England that's watching this show.
Exactly.
So seeing her on there, they're thinking, oh, she's ghetto, she's this, she's that, she's angry black woman, all the stereotypes they put on her.
My opinion is she should have been briefed. If she wasn't, she should fire her team. But she should have been briefed before she went there about what she was going into. And the second thing is, she should have been smarter about how she dealt with probably the most liked person in England, which was Fred.
That's his name from First Dates.
First Dates. He is genuinely a nice guy.
That's what I'm saying.
So you went at the wrong Donny.
Right. Now, even if let's play Angel's Advocate and say she wasn't briefed, right? Even if when she was starting to get riled up by what he was saying, something in the back of my mind just went, pause, wait a minute. I've been in this jungle with this guy for 2-3 days now. I see how he moves. You know what, let me coil back a bit and ask him, bro, what did you mean by that? This is the Donny you're meant to, if you're on the come up, this is the Donny you're meant to be. That's meant to be your style.
But you're saying, but you're
bro,
saying that like she's got self-awareness. It clearly she doesn't have
this
self-awareness.
is what you need to understand. When you're on YouTube, when that's your space,
that's her, you can do what you want.
Number one, the people that are there for you. So whatever you do, if you fart, shit, piss, drink, whatever, people are still going to be there and they're going to clap.
Shout out to head captain.
You understand? When you're on TV, it's not your audience.
It's a different demographic.
You're in their playground.
You don't remember the tip things as well, you don't know what happens all day.
Right, but to your point, but if Fred is Jadakiss, you should have read the room and go, I'm going to be Styles P.
But the thing is, you wouldn't have the mindset to do that if all you've been exposed to is your own circle.
Okay, right.
You see what I'm saying? Everyone when you fart they clap. When you scream they shout. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Then you're never gonna really understand that. Oh, I need to adapt myself here because these people are not here for me.
You're just a cog in the machine right now.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
I think adaptability is very underrated.
Because how many black people were there?
Bro, it's always fluorescent beige, and that's like she's probably the. Nah, there's been others because God bless the dead. What's his name? SBTV. And his mum going there.
Yeah.
His mum went in there, didn't she, last year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But there's a certain demographic. It's like middle England.
But let me give you an example. You know another woman that fits her description that could have gone in there, but would have never done it. Judy Love.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But no.
Why? Because she knows the game. She's doing daytime TV. You're not gonna draw me out. I just feel like there's other avenues Nella could have gone on. She could have gone with celebrity, gone dating. There's just so many things she could have gone on to get that exposure she wants.
This is not it.
But my
That's not the
question
show.
is, does she want that exposure? Because let's be honest, there's bread in YouTube. If
Yeah,
you're
but she's
there,
gone on there, bro.
But this is what I'm
Say
saying.
that again?
What's clearly has happened is she's got so popular that
she wants to venture out.
that's transcended onto the.
And whoever's paying
into
attention is
mainstream.
like, yeah.
But as you said,
for viewing.
as you said, her team hasn't really gone and spoken to her properly about what to expect or to what you should be careful of or to watch. She clearly wasn't prepped. She's gone in there. She's acted out, which is I don't even feel like even though things got misconstrued with her and with what's his name? Fred.
Frederick Starr.
It's not different to any reaction that we wouldn't see on the road.
No, but it is. And I'll tell you why. Let's say, for example, that exact same scenario. Yeah. When someone says to you, like, oh, how old are you? And you say, 40, and they're 80, or they're 60, they might be like, oh my gosh, I'm old enough to be your dad.
Yeah.
That's not me saying I want to be a dad. That's not me saying I can replace your dad.
Or I'm privy, but
that's me. That's me gauging our
Age-wise.
difference in age.
Yeah, but this is why when I said self-awareness, that's what a lot of people ain't self-aware, bruv. A lot of people haven't you had experiences where someone said something to you and in your mind you could have got that misconstrued, but you chose
not to
answer the question in a more rational way. Instead of the Aggie way that we could. You say, bruv, I'm Aggie in I love being Aggie. I'm just normal. I'm Aggie with my son. I just like to be that way. But at certain points when you're in certain environments,
read the room, please.
You adapt. You see what I'm saying?
And I think adaptability is one of the most priceless but valuable characteristics you can have as a human being.
And
be adaptable.
unfortunately, a lot of our people lack that. They're incapable of being in rooms that don't favour them and still thrive.
And you know the irony is? Some of us in our community are so quick to pull the race card because a lot of people I saw online is like, oh yeah, well, he's white and da-da-da. And it's like, no, it's nothing to do with white or black because he did not say anything derogatory towards her skin colour or us as a community or anything like that. If he said something like, oh yeah, back in the day when you guys were still in Africa, I could have been your father, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. We're at Heathrow Airport. We're going to Australia now.
That's why I always say context is
key.
Everything.
It's important. Ask a question.
The conversation was, oh, this is how the conversation went. Oh, my eyesight is terrible. Like I'm old now. No, you're not old. Yes, I am. How old are you? I'm 50 plus. Oh, that's not old. Well, it is because I'm old enough to be your dad, so I'm old.
And all hell broke loose off of that.
Well,
he's not saying I want to
how
replace...
am I disrespecting you or what you've told me?
She could have got the sympathy vote right there.
This is why it is. This is why I distance myself from black people.
What the fuck?
Fast Food Podcast, Morgan Heights, Drizzy Sackafet Freckles in the building. Rita, special guest. E-Man, special guest. Shout out to Jojo Montana. Before we wrap up the show, let's quickly go through a few things. Busta Rhymes on the Diary of a CEO. Have you seen the interview?
Stephen Bartlett, no.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Busta Rhymes is somebody that you don't really hear from. He doesn't do interviews at all.
Yeah. He's on his promo run right
He's on a promo run. He's got a new album out. But he had a really in-depth conversation with him. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but he talks about the beginning, how he started. He came to UK a lot.
I heard that.
He was in the UK a lot.
No, as a kid, as a kid.
And he was at Carnival a lot as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's about.
But let's be honest, like Caribbeans, that like if you had a little bit of change, you would like you if you're here, you'll go to America to your cousins in America. If you got cousins in Canada, you'll go to your cousins in Canada. Like that was the like Caribbean community became so strong because of that.
He spoke about the value of how his parents raised him, even though they got divorced. He was speaking about the moral compass that was that was apparent in back in the day compared to now, where kids ain't been raised right, kids single parent families, etc., etc. But he was talking about the street guys and where he grew up were like his parents, and that typical saying, "It takes a village to raise a child."
Yeah.
He said that was more of the community spirit that they had. That conversation our parents had where, in Jamaica, if they went out and did something bad, they would get licks, and then you come home and get licks as well at the same time. Like,
Yeah, I think it's important to remember though that the way our parents were raised and the way our parents raised us doesn't necessarily mean you can use the same tactics and ways.
oh no,
Right now on your kids.
oh no.
You have to remix a few
you're
things
good,
and all
Joe.
that, but like you can't the way we raised doesn't necessarily apply to
No, you're going jail.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Understand this, you're going jail. If I was to raise my kids the way I'm in pen.
Yeah, but what you have to still understand is,
Bro, what? Going outside to break half a tree trunk to come and lick my kid?
yeah, but there's
I'm going
but
everywhere.
this is what happens though. Now parents their children are going out and doing fuckery, and the parents are defending the child.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't
In my,
explain that.
and that's exactly this, and that's why, there's not enough. Like teachers can't do much no more. Like I'm raising my son to respect other people. So if another man, like for example, if my son has his friends over, I will speak to his parents and say, just know that if your son keeps up a madness here,
I'm gonna bad him up.
I'm sending him home, and he's gonna be in trouble. I wouldn't do anything to harm the child, but just know in my
public.
house is a scolding house.
Yeah.
So just know, keep your child
On a leash.
you get me, or you're gonna get phone calls.
Yeah.
Which and in
Snitching.
95% of the time, usually when children go to someone else's house, they're the best
behaviour.
the best
Yeah.
children in
Best,
the world.
yeah.
They play up their own parents, innit, right? So he was just explaining that community spirit that has been lost. But that, again, check it out if you ain't seen
You
it.
check the album?
Some of it halfway through.
okay.
I don't want to get Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists, but Busta Rhymes is not somebody who I go to now because he's just not the same Busta.
Okay, fair
I'm not gonna
enough.
lie to you, I've never been a Busta Rhymes album fan.
Yeah.
I've always been a Busta Rhymes feature.
Oh, you got to hear
features or singles.
You got to hear Disaster Strikes and Extinction Level Event. Yeah, cold.
Oh shit, bro. Oh no, go ahead, good. So you got something.
Little Nas has recently come out and said.
So I went to we're not talking about Diddy and Lil Nas X on the same pod, bro.
Yeah, no,
We're
you've
trying
got,
to make
you've got
it
space
season
there.
seven.
Bell.
Jeez, man, you could have given us a heads up, boy. Bro, so I went to shout out to my boy Rome's. It was his birthday, right? We went to this club for reggaeton versus R&B. So the venue
Reggaeton versus
R&B.
Yeah.
Sounds
Interesting.
Exactly.
Right.
I would have wanted to. My inquisitive mind would have been over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you more. Sorry, that's on me. I apologize. So the venue starts at 11.
That's what he's like.
Excuse me,
Huh? Sorry, I didn't.
That's
even
what
know.
what's like?
I didn't know you heard. Sorry.
bruv. Have you noticed I stopped inviting you to places? Because I just always get air. I was like, bro, sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, he does. He does true.
So, so the venue starts at 11. The event, sorry. So I'm saying to the man,
11 p.m.
yeah.
What kind of shit is
to
that?
like 5 a.m.
So what? You gotta get asleep before you go there.
You
That's how you know we're over it. Hey, let me nap before I go out.
So
That's how things are, you know.
yeah, but it finishes at like 5 or 4, 6 in the
You don't
morning.
have to be there. But you know what? He's want to be there at 11 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah.
You don't think
why I
there
hear
was
him.
time.
It's wondering why I hear
Doors
it.
ain't even open and he's
So I'm
outside like
like,
this.
I'm getting there at 1. I said to the man, I'm gonna get there at 1
hell.
o'clock.
Fuck me, bro.
Like, why am I being there at 11? I'm not part of the bar staff.
Wait, can I just ask, when's the last time you two been out?
I can't remember.
One of the last times I went out with Drizzy, I nearly ended up in the hospital. So yeah.
I've not been out.
He's probably not allowed out with you. That's the difference.
Yeah, but can I just say, for the record, that wasn't
A time before me and Drizzy went out on the road, there was a woman's name tag left in my car. And my wife bagged me for it.
Hey,
Ooh.
one day we have to we have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, give it a nice, we have to talk about that.
Season 7.
Yeah, okay,
Context.
Cool. Yeah, season 7, okay. So, get
good.
there now. Get to the venue. So, I'm walking down and I see my boy. Now, given the context is, we had a birthday dinner for my brethren the night before. And we all knew we was going to this venue probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So, we knew what the situation was that weekend. So, get to the venue now. Packed the queue, long as my arm. So I see my brethren there and a friend of the crew. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? So Shorty then goes, oh my gosh, Frex! Gang, 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 gang. You know them gates, you have the gang, 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 moving it.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, baby,
Yeah.
shh, calm down. Yeah. I've been there before, it's made me an animal. Right. I know how to run this thing, it's cool. Security cars come running around.
Quickly.
What are you doing? I said, nah, just chatting to... Who do you think you are? I said, what do you mean? What do you think you are? A king? A president? Okay, now...
You see, you can't say that to me.
Now,
oh my God,
I think the answer I gave him, he did not expect so quick. And I think it might have riled him up.
What did you
more.
say to him?
I
Suck your
said
mum,
to him,
pussy.
no, I didn't even say that. Okay. I wasn't even disrespectful to him. I said, do I have to choose?
That's a good one, you know.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Are you a king or president?
I respect it.
Do I have to choose?
Can't I be both?
Yeah, I respect it.
So he looked at me like, I could see, I read through his eyes, the pupils of his eyes.
Dilated.
But you see what? That comes down to rating yourself. You see that? He just said
Without even saying I'm
exactly.
right.
There you
so
go.
Then he goes,
See?
he couldn't deal with that. So then he goes, why do you move my gate? I said, first of all, I didn't move your gate. So Shorty then goes, oh no, it was me that moved the gate. So I said, so you see that boss man? Now you're a liar.
Yeah.
I was trying to get in the queue with my girl. Oh, we got to go to the back of the queue. All right, cool. Get to the back of the queue. My brethren now gets to the front now, and he's ringing the man there and he's saying, yo, I ain't got ID. And then I was like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet at home. I start dapping everyone. All right, man, them, I'll catch you later. I'm going home. Yeah. In my mind, like, I'm going Bagel King, get myself a little bagel situation. Boom, 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 home.
Yeah.
Let's go. Right. Spider-Man 2, don't know. But then I remember I've got my passport picture on my phone for like a last resort. Like, I haven't got it physically, but here it is.
Does that work?
That's me.
Yeah.
Does that even work
Shout out
anymore?
to the passport boys.
It does. Tuesday, my original rings up and goes, oh, they're not letting anyone in if you ain't got ID. Then he calls back and goes, nah, if you've got some form of ID to show, they let you in. Then he goes, this is why I'm one of God's favorite. And then he goes, bro, they're saying if you're with us and you ain't got your ID, but you got like a picture, something on your phone or whatever, walk to the front right now. I said, hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean walk to the front? Like, bro, come out of the queue, walk all the way to the front.
Let's go.
Take a left and go right there, right by the door.
Oh, shit.
Don't have to tell me twice. There's 2 things God didn't allow me to perfect. Or no, 3. Making pancakes, singing, and moonwalking. If I could moonwalk...
Doggy style.
Nah, I'm well versed in that. If I could moonwalk, I would have moonwalked to the front of the queue. I'll walk to the front of the queue like a king and a president. I see the security guard. I said to him, hey, boss man, I'm inside. I went to the front, showed my phone. They was like, yeah, we could come in. I said, hold on. Boss man, I'm inside. On the way home, because we left about 3, because, you know, real G's, you don't stay till the end of the party, unless it's like a house party saying. Yeah. Walk back. Guess what I see outside? I said, hey, boss man, I feel like a king and the president right there. Yeah. Enjoy your night, though. I can go home.
Suck your mum.
You got to stay here to the bitter end. I can go home. See you later.
Yeah.
But that was my story that happened, and also just
I respect it.
Get rid of that little Nas X story.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Anybody got plans for the rest of this festive season? Have you got what we're doing? You going home? You going visiting family? What's going on? Talk to me.
I'm at home.
At home.
Yeah, my family's here.
Cool.
So.
Any raves? Any? You got work parties? You got work?
Yeah, I've got a Christmas do.
You got Christmas do? Yeah, don't get into trouble there.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What do you mean? My Christmas trees are lit.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you
Go
mean?
on then, go on then.
Go on then.
This is where you let loose everyone.
Christmas
just
party's
drink.
lit. Yeah. Smart.
You know what I don't like about Christmas parties? For me, my company, the Christmas party is going to be in the last day that everyone's in the office.
Right.
So if we're working hybrid after that, whatever, but I don't want to work, go to the Christmas party, and the
When you
next
know
week
it's
I'm going
done.
back in to see. Again, it's got to be the last day of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what
I
we
was
doing?
way before actually. I was on the 14th.
It's mad. It's moving closer and closer to November. Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
gonna lie.
events I'm gonna go to. I can't remember what they're called though.
I'm doing nothing. I'm working.
Yep.
This is the busiest period of the year.
Yeah.
Well, one of. And I've got building works in our shameless plug in our
Flex.
new four-floor building opposite the Court of Justice.
Oh, shit.
That's where I'm at. You know,
Free costs. Huh? Yes.
Black man, commercial real estate, Central London.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
We're putting.
You guys having a Christmas do?
I don't know. I'm gonna make some sorrel and all that. It's that season. I gotta make some sorrel, do some bottles of sorrel to
Come
give out
on.
and stuff. And then yeah, because my parents ain't here, so it's kind of like
And go to a Dominica rave. That's what you do every month.
actually big up to my Dominicans. I did DJ that our annual Independence dance. That was dope.
My brethren performed.
Who?
Trini Boy Juice.
Shut the front. Man has some respect. Yeah. He
Who's
done
Trini
his
Boy
thing.
Juice?
None of your business. Because
Shut
I
up,
wouldn't.
you know
You know what?
what?
Yeah, I was. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I was introduced to you on stage, I was like, "Bro, do I need to say the full name?"
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, you have to.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Sweet.
Man,
No, but
sound- sound
this is what I'm
juicy.
gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do.
Juicy
You've never heard of him, right? It's the first time you've heard of him, right?
Yeah.
I want to play something, and you can all shameless.
It's not his scene. It's not his scene. That's why I didn't invite
No,
him.
but once he hears
He's
this,
not
I think-
allowed out
I
with
think-
you.
I think he might.
I think that's what it is here. Liz, you should have told me. You know, like I just think this guy's ducking me, but it's really you that said to him, "No, you can't go out with Drizzy
I mean,
again."
the two stories I've heard, just a little bit of it. Yeah,
We get to Trini Boy Juice after the show. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Fast Food Podcast people, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the show. Don't forget, we are on all DSP platforms.
Yeah.
We are on iTunes, we're on Spotify, we're on Google Podcasts. We will be returning for a new season and a new year.
Yep.
Just follow us on our IGs, follow us on Twitter, anywhere where you can receive information from us, and we will let you know when we are returning. We are going to be even bigger and better next season. We're going to have a lot more guests. We're going to have a lot more fun. And yeah, me and Drizzy will be returning. Thank you for E-Man, and thank you for Rita for being here
Having
today.
me.
Thanks for having us.
Love is love, love is love. Shout out to Jojo Montana in
Each
the
and every
building.
time, you know what I mean? Safest hands in the building.
Drizzy Freckles, do we have any takeaways for the show?
Ooh. Okay, let's see. A takeaway. You know what, yeah? Don't put pressure on yourself to have any New Year's resolutions, okay? Be grateful that you've seen the past 12 months. Be happy that you're going to step into a new year. And if I can personally give you any advice in regards to those that always put pressure on themselves to have a New Year's resolution, just do this. Just focus on one thing and have 2 or 3 other things as bonuses. So if you get through that one thing by month number 3, you could keep going by ticking off the other 2 or 3 things there. But don't pressure yourself to be, you're not a flipping butterfly coming out of a cocoon, brand new me, brand new year, all that. Relax yourself, because there's a lot of good qualities in you already that you may need to just amplify. And there's some qualities in you that you probably need to work on.
Yep.
And that's what you should focus on. So be realistic, focus on one thing for the new year. And then if you get that done within the first quarter, then give yourself some additional things to do. But please be safe, be merry, love each other, mind your business, drink plenty of water, be safe, use condoms, have a good time, and we'll see you on the bonus episode, which is going to be the wrap up. But until then, Be safe.
We're going to leave you in the capable hands of Andrew Schultz. Have a good holiday and have a good New Year's, people.
Merry Christmas.
One, two. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff. Mic
Check.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Food is a metaphor for information.
Yo, get your head around this. The concept, two men about this. Drizzy, sack effect, freckles, respect rebels. We'll take the stairs, you stay there. Next level, put up the frame, they couldn't see the vision. I'll take the blame when it comes to fruition. From 4 to 3, and then we lost one. I won't cause a scene, cause camera's on, son.
It's a fast food podcast.
You look underdone. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a fight, had a tough start. Now got the stripes, it's in sight, it's all love car. Morgan Heights, it's food for the mind. A feast for the palate, you can eat the design. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built on weight, lactic acid, hold skills. Yo, give me the space, we need the mic. You know the vibes, Camera, action, lights. We do what we do, we say what we like. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE.